covered a lot of this stuff in my previous videos, but I know that we watched Becky getting eliminated, and then the very next night she comes back on and fights, and then review Tech USA, Becky on a warpath. See, this is the funny thing is, right? These are local live shows, but all they're talking about is local queens because they, in my opinion, I think they're way more entertaining. Becky is insufferable. Yes. And I told Xylee that earlier. So if you guys haven't seen Xylee's stream, go check it out so that you guys can see your boy hop on there for like 10. Actually, she let me stay on there for like a good 20 minutes. I was pretty surprised. And then they did the tryouts thing. Where do you guys remember this from? Do you guys remember when Tommy C was fired and then they did all these tryouts for new hosts of Local Live and then just nobody ended up getting hired? What's up, New Moon? How you doing? Nobody ended up getting hired, so, you know, it's just like it feels like it's the same thing over again. But essentially, there was a lot of stuff that happened, and I want to take a look at this members-only stream because this one I think
keep screaming and yelling.
This seems to be the most interesting one because a lot of stuff happens in this stream. And now this stuff's all going to come out in my video, but, you know, I'm going to do a live video for the Lately channel so that they can have some coverage of it too. But essentially, Keem's been firing everybody. He's been he's everybody but Tina at this point has been fired from the show. Lynx got fired, Grace got fired, Becky got fired. And then but they're still technically all going to be on the show because Keem is I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on with Keem. But so this part here, he's going to talk about Lynx basically talking crap about Grace's dad, and then that ends up leading to Keemstar finding out that Lynx is actually friends with Grace's dad on Discord.
Alvarez Leon super chatted $20. Hey Boogie, can we get a ho ho ho? Love the show.
Yeah, I did the ho.
Holy moly, super chatted $20.
Is it just repeating?
Boogie, the trophies were also printed in.
No.
By the way, Keem is very drunk during this this episode, so he kind of lets a lot slip out that he didn't mean to. I think.
I'm wondering why I'm hearing it twice. Okay, I got to show you this, all right? So Lynx is fighting back, and she's saying, oh...
Please show Keem reacting to Ben walking in the background when Grace was up there. It was hilarious. Yes, I'm definitely going to show that, Blue Jay. That's going to be one of the ones we talk about.
She's saying, look, Keemstar's friends with Ben Thorpe, too,
because
right?
that's why he fired
But
her.
everybody knows why I'm friends with Ben Thorpe, or was friends with him. It's well documented. 10 months ago, before we knew anything about the Thorpes, him and his daughter came on this show. I had to add him to get him on the show. Bro, that's not a clapback, Lynx, proving that I'm friends with Ben Thorpe. I had to add him for him to come on the fucking show. You don't have a fucking show. What's your explanation for having Ben Thorpe on your fucking friends list? You're such a weirdo for that. Anyhow.
Yeah, I thought that was I saw that as her defense, and I just couldn't that we had to do it for the show. You're not DMing Ben Thorpe. You didn't recently add him right after.
So basically, right now they're giving Lynx a hard time about being friends with Grace's father on Discord, which Lynx comes on after Lynx gets fired. She comes back on at the end of this stream, and then they basically act like none of it ever happened. Basically, Winks bats an eye at Keemstar, and he lets him back on. It definitely seems to me that Keemstar's got a real soft spot for these ladies. It just feels that way. He's got like a really a real hard spot for these ladies, if you get what I'm saying.
After we all agreed that he can't be on the show, I don't understand. That's a bad defense.
I'm trying to find Grace's. Grace said main chat. What the fuck is she talking about? I'm so confused. The fuck is this? Okay, Grace Thorpe. Oh, here's the Becky. Here we go.
I just wanted to say, I think, Grace, we also might have been a little set up. I know, because you're saying, and I caught this that other day, as soon as I started...
We're going to go over that, Soul. Don't worry. I'm going to go over why everybody was fired and what they were fired for.
...talking about you, you said, why are you doing this? This is your time to prove yourself. That's not what I was told to do. I was told it was my time to bury you.
Oh, God, she's such a retard. So, like, basically, okay, this is the same thing as like Becky basically saying, chat, like cash flow issues, negotiations. It's the same fucking thing, right? Like, so this is what truly happened. And I'm going to say it one more time. All right. I told every one of these women on Queens that one of them would have to go. And they should be prepared to make their argument for who they're voting off. That's what they were all told. And this is what she says. This is how she spins that conversation.
I wanted to say, I think, Grace, we also might have been a little set up. I know, because you're saying, and I caught this that other day, you, as soon as I started talking about you, you said, why are you doing this? This is your time to prove yourself. That's not what I was told to do. I was told it was my time to bury you.
Look, it looks like Becky's learning. Look, she got the girls out tonight. She's got the girls out. She's finally picking up on this, on what she's expected to do. Grace just seems to have it down. I mean, she's in her 20s, so... Yeah, she does that Karen voice so well, Soul, doesn't she? Excuse me, can I please speak to your manager? Because my burger was not cooked well done, and I specifically asked for my burger to be cooked well done. If this is the type of service that you guys are offering at this place, then I am not going to return. Wait, why does everyone care about this guy? He plays video games, yes. Which one? Which one are you talking about, David? Because we're talking about the queens right now, not Wings and Boogie.
Or bury whoever I chose.
I work hard on my Karen voice.
See? Exactly what I said. Exactly what I said.
Specifically.
Okay, so now you're breaking the NDA again.
That's why I'm so...
See, right there, Grace admits that right now she's breaking the NDA by even telling them that they were told to do this. The guy with the black beard. No, Keemstar used to play video games. I'm sure he still does play video games, David, but he basically, right now he's hosting these shows. So he got a show started up with Locale Live, with Boogie and Wings, who are the two guys on the right side. And then he's starting a new show called Locale Queens with the two, not just the two girls, but there's be a cast of 4 on the left. But yeah, he did get his career started, though, doing video games. And in that time, he's had a lot of controversy, but yeah, that's how he came up. But now he doesn't really do that. Now he's kind of a commentator. Now he hosts Drama Alert, talking about drama. He pretty much started the drama community, to be honest with you. Him and Tommy C did, and Nicholas Diorio. Yeah, he still, I'm sure he still does play video games. Like, let's be real, but mainly he's on there getting drunk now and talking more than he's playing video games.
So upset I got thrown under the bus.
She's so upset she got thrown under the bus.
Actually, Boogie got started at E-Shift with his Francis character. But yeah, obviously Boogie plays... They all play video games. Wings is the only guy I know of who only got famous for his video game play. And basically he got famous because he spurgs out whenever he loses. But Boogie got famous because of a character that he created called Francis. Now, I don't know if you guys remember Francis, but I think I could show you Francis real quick here. Some of you guys, some of the people who are millennials in here will probably remember Francis. But this is how Boogie got famous.
No computer session.
Are you guys still here?
Yeah.
I thought you guys were leaving.
No.
You know I'm raiding. I'm not going to be able to talk to you guys.
Yeah. You still have pizza in the fridge.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine. What's with the camera?
Social experiment, man. Don't worry about it.
So now Boogie's not actually like this, but he did this character for the...
What are you talking about, man?
No, where's my Mountain Dew? I keep it in the microwave.
I gotta fix this window.
My glass, I'm raiding in here, and I don't have any Mountain Dew.
Yeah, the Mountain Dew thing.
Where did you hide the Mountain Dew? Where did you hide it? We're getting ready to go!
Withered versus 23, what's up? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Jammer?
I don't want to eat fucking Faygo! You cure the Faygo! Do you look like I'm thirsty for Faygo? Are you thirsty for some?
Hey, K-Hawk, what's up?
Are you thirsty?
So I'm just teaching these guys about Boogie's Francis character.
It's delicious. It's delicious. I don't want Fago.
He's trying not to laugh.
Mountain Dew. Oh my goddamn Mountain Dew. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find my goddamn Mountain Dew.
Yeah,
Did you
that's
drink
a
my Mountain Dew?
that's a good way to
Did you drink
explain
my
it.
Mountain Dew? Let me smell your breath.
That's a good way to explain it, David. Overweight actors that play video games on the side. Yeah, that's essentially how they both got it. Just got started on the internet.
Let me smell your breath. Oh, you Mountain Dew drinking bitch. Drinking out the Mountain Dew.
It's Mountain Lightning, Francis.
Yeah, because he doesn't look anything like Francis now. First off, he was way bigger than he is now during his Francis run, so you can almost like not even recognize him. But a lot of us who remember Facebook and stuff will remember Francis because most people didn't even know whether or not it was real. They just assumed that this guy was really just like this, but Boogie was playing a character, and then he turned that whole Mr. Rogers thing going. He got that whole Mr. Rogers thing going, which was weird, but then he faked cancer, and now here we are. But that's essentially how Boogie got started. So let's get back to the girls here, and there's so much to talk about. There's so much to talk about with this. I'm wondering, I guess because it's a live, it keeps switching the size of the screen, but let's keep playing this because this gets interesting.
She didn't get thrown under the bus. She lost.
Because I want to comment about this.
She lost the vote with the fucking 4 girls. She lost the vote with the fucking audience. Like, I'm just constantly being gaslit. Like,
Yeah, this is, as you know, most fat people are pathological liars. And so what she's doing is she's taking a grain of truth and twisting it to try to make it serve her needs. Classic fat girl behavior, classic lolcow behavior.
bro,
we talked about this.
What she
you
said,
dealt with it with me.
What she said was the complete truth. And it's the same. We have the same stories, but just how she says it makes it seem like something sinister is happening. There's nothing sinister happening. You were literally told, fucking bring your case why someone should be voted off. That's it. They were all told that. No one's being set up, Becky. You're describing fucking reality, what really happened.
Yeah, but here's the problem, right? Because I agree with Becky. Even though Keemstar probably wasn't actually planning on fire Becky, he did it because he was trying to. And this is what I called in the Xylee earlier about. Like, I was talking to her about how I thought that they had a really cool moment on the stream talking about firing Becky and how, you know, Tina's changing her vote last second and eliminating Becky was like a real surprise and a nice, interesting moment for the show. And then they just bring Becky back the next night anyway. So it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, does it? It doesn't matter at all because at the end of the day, Keem's not firing any of these people. So it's like, what's the point? What's the point? But Xylee reminded me to realize that this is like kind of how Keemstar operates. This is just his way of doing things. Like, it's just a crazy roller coaster ride, and you can't really expect anything to change when it comes to Keemstar. And I guess that's fine. If that's how he wants to do it. But just when you watch this show, just understand that elimination, unless you get fired like Tommy C, where Tommy C goes on his own show and then talks about it, take every other firing with a grain of salt, because at the end of the day, we don't know what's happening behind the scenes. And a lot of this seems incredibly planned, if you ask me, which is fine. I mean, it's content, right? But I don't know, a little weird.
She's also, the worst part about it is the way she talks. It reinforces these retards who think the show is all
shut up, Boogie.
bullshit.
It is kayfabe bullshit.
Our show look like that too.
Well, it doesn't help when you got Wings over there saying, "Oh, that was scripted."
You know what's so funny too is because Xylee literally told me that this is kayfabe, and he's sitting here saying it's not kayfabe. What's up, Local Kings? Who is Tipster? I did an interview with Tipster 2 weeks ago. He was actually pretty chill. We talked about some stuff. Is this fake? See, that's what we're talking about, Rick. See, so Xylee says it's kayfabe, but they're literally saying right here on air that it's not kayfabe. Now, either this is a massive troll with the audience. Now, either way, this shit's still going to be entertaining. But at the end of the day, yeah, this is all set up, right? Nobody's actually fired yet. Although I will say, Grace is in an interesting position to not be on the show, and I'll show you guys why later, because she gets into a big screaming match on the after show regarding these two. regarding like this whole firing situation, and it's a pretty revealing situation if you ask me, because she goes off on Keem about a lot of real things. So I think what's happening is Keem's planning this stuff on the fly, and he's telling these girls, you know, get ready to vote one of yourselves off, knowing full well he's not actually going to fire them, but he wants to see them fight each other for the content. Does that make sense? Of course they're saying it's not fake. Why would they want to say it's fake? Yeah, I know, Blue Jay. You're right. Why it makes no sense for them to say that it's fake, but you know, in reality, you know, if you're watching this, you got to just go with the flow. I mean, I learned a lot about this from Xylee earlier. Local King says, at the end of the day, Keem is doing so much for small content creators. He really is, though. Local Kings. I'll be honest with you. He's given us tons of content to react to. That's for sure. Now, I kind of lost my interest in Local Live after the whole Boogie Cancer thing, which I think a lot of the commentary people did. But I got to tell you, the Queens, though, the stuff that's going on with them is riveting. And I got to be honest, it's my guilty pleasure. It is like, it's exactly like the WWE, Rick. It's exactly like the WWE.
I wish it was fucking scripted.
It's not scripted.
Wish I knew that shit was coming.
I mean,
but the plots are
were
planned out.
Going through that fucking table though. Like Wings did get you
yeah,
there, but it's
I mean,
like,
that's true. Yeah.
But like, why are you saying that? Like, can you just keep that one little fucking detail to yourself? Because now people are, oh, the whole thing's fucking scripted. Well, shit, we go for live like for what, like 2 hours, 3 hours every fucking time. That's a pretty long fucking script.
No, but okay, you could script. You don't have to script it, but there's such thing as when you're an actor and you do theater classes, one of the things that you're taught to do is something called improv. Now, I'm sure some of you guys may remember that show, Whose Line Is It Anyway? That show is not scripted at all. But what they are given is prompts. So Keem will basically probably sit the girls down before the show and say, okay, look, this is what's going to happen tonight. All right. Or he might not even get that far. He might not even do that. He might just say, you know what? We're going to end up firing one of you guys tonight. I can't tell you much about it, but prepare yourselves. And then the girls probably actually think they're going to be fired, because if he fakes it, the girls have to act, and I don't think they want to do that. So if he really makes them believe that they are going to be fired, then they're more likely to react in a genuine way. They didn't play up stuff with that show. What do you mean, Blue Jay? It's like WWE and Local Kings is making its debut in 2025. Local Kings, did you specifically steal that channel so that Keem couldn't have it? If so, that's freaking hilarious.
Chat GDP be making scripts like a motherfucker then. Anyhow.
I have from Lynx.
There's no way you're going to convince me Tina could remember a script.
Of her DMs to Ben Thorpe. Are you ready for this?
Sure, it's probably going to have nothing in it.
It has nothing in it.
Yeah. So why are we even looking at it?
Exactly.
I mean, it's
Boogie
not like she can't hide that.
Boogie is such a
you know what I mean? She can't like manipulate that. It's like
suck up.
I'm just so fucking sick of all these
That's
fucking
great,
idiots.
Local Kings.
What do I do? Do I just replace fucking Lynx with Becky, or I get rid of both of them?
You're not replacing anybody, Keem. Stop it. You're not replacing Lynx with anybody. If you replace them with anybody, you're going to replace them with a whole new cast. I guarantee you guys right now, all 4 of these girls are going to be the show. It's going to be Becky, Tina, Lynx, and Grace. That's who the show is going to be. Unless Grace can't get away from her daddy, in which case Grace might actually be replaced. But personally, I think that Grace would make a great addition to the show. She's very entertaining to watch. And it would be smart for her to do that and, you know, make that money and build up her own thing. So if she is fired later down the line, she has, you know, some following. Have you heard Keem wants to have 28 different shows? Yeah, so Local Kings will just be another men's version of it. I'm not shocked. He said he wants to build a whole network of this stuff. He made a lot of money off of Local Live, but I think he's going to do I don't know if Bait It. I know Bait It was around. I think that was like Nick, Tommy C, and him. I wasn't around for Bait It. I've recently been more on the internet for the past year and change. So I'm kind of learning all this stuff and getting caught up with it all. But yeah, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked that Keem wants to expand his podcast empire. He knows how to make money. And all you got to do is throw his name on it and people are going to watch it. E.g., I didn't get my shout out for lurking. Oh, I'm sorry, Sarah Nonan Little. Get your shout. You get your shout out now, hon. There you go. You got your shout out. Sarah Nonan Little, everybody. I'm sorry I missed you. I cut off the chat because I started my chat up late. So if I start the chat up late, it cuts off the first couple names that post. So I apologize for that. Number one commenter. That's right. I should have known better.
Okay, so
I'll do a show with Grace and Tina. I don't give a fuck.
Grace and Tina would be a good team.
Grace,
look
Tina,
at Grace and Tina
guest.
working hard today at Mike's to make this shit work.
Yeah.
And the other girls are just bitching. But there is, okay, let me make the case that Becky is the perfect lol cow. She's willing to take a punishment if she gets back on the show. She's willing to just be degraded for this show. She's willing, and you can whip her into shape, I think.
Becky is content gold because she's as dumb as you.
Yes, she's the female me. I
is
thought
so
Tina was the
dumb.
female me. No, Tina's.
Didn't she go to Harvard, though? I'm pretty sure she got a Harvard degree. She got a Harvard degree. Depending on how many Queens does, depending on how Queens does, will probably determine if he will expand. I think Queens is going to be bigger than Locale Live. That's my personal opinion, is that Queens is going to be bigger than Locale Live. These girls are 10 times more entertaining than the guys are. I mean, just look at Boogie's face right here. Just take a good look at that, guys. All right? That is not the face of success. That's the face of degeneracy and lying about cancer. Yeah, Tina is hilarious. Tina's hilarious. Grace is nice to look at, and she's got a mouth like a trucker. So, I mean, it's just, what's to look at with Boogie and Wings? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's like their punishment is what is making them so popular. Rick says, I went on an E-date with Grace Thorpe because I found her through the speed date streams. I got to tell you, this chick got it. She's cute, smart, and has charisma. She's definitely entertaining. That's a pretty interesting story. I could, dating Grace. Was her dad there, though? I could ask that. Talk about a daddy's girl. It's a little honestly strange. Honestly, I think Grace should join professional wrestling. She probably would be great at that, Rick. She'd probably be great at that. I don't know what her athleticism is like, but I mean, she would be good at cutting promos. I'll tell you that much. She got to drop the cigarettes, though. As someone who smoked for a long time, I mean, that's going to just straight up wither away her face and everything. She got to quit that if she wants to keep her looks. Imagine I barge into Tina's trailer on the first Locale Queen show. Yo, she would be I would love to see that. She would be so mad. She'd be so mad. Now, Tina is great because Tina literally plays her part to perfection. She knows exactly what's expected of her. She knows why she's on the show, and she delivers, and she doesn't do any of the excess bullshit. But then again, Tina is probably actually grateful because she's older to actually have an opportunity to do this, Not as a wrestler, but as a manager. Oh, so to be like the person who interrupts the matches. Yeah, that would be a great show. She could probably do anything, to be honest with you. But yeah, I get like a whole like Sunny vibe from her. Do you remember Sunny? She was like my childhood crush when I was into the WWF.
Well, would you
she
look
could
at
definitely
that?
do
Someone's
that. Like
guilty of being total badass.
Evil,
Chick Dubs
heel.
approves.
She plays the
this
heel
message.
really well.
The
You should
Flaming
check out,
Zombie
this
subscribe
guy,
to the
Noodles
channel.
Live. I'll have to check him out. I'll have to check him out.
Competent and intelligent and just batshit crazy. But Becky is me, and I fucking hate her
Epic
for it.
Brady super chatted $19.99.
He was so serious with that. Becky's me, and I hate her. And I hate her for it. He would bang Becky, dude. He keeps saying he doesn't like fat girls, but guarantee if his little pet left him. Okay, so here's where they're going to talk about Grace's dad. Yeah, I know Sunny. She's a criminal now. Rick, I actually used to talk to Sunny back in, I want to say, 2016, 2015. She was really down. She was crashing out hard, and she was like all over Facebook. So I started talking to her, and I was going to end up me and my cousin were going to go down and hang out with her at Atlantic City because that's where she was. And I think she was just straight up on drugs. Like I think she was just trying to hang out to get money out of us. But I was still like, you know what? A night out with Sunny, 13-year-old me would be freaking stoked about that. Paul Heyman is the ultimate matter. Yeah, Paul Heyman's great. I mean, his record speaks for itself. And ECW, kind of sad what he did to those guys. But, he's still a showman at the end of the day. He gets the business.
It's crazy that
I'll have
the
to look
only
if I can
person
find
who
them
isn't a
messages,
problem
Rick.
for Keem is Tina.
True.
Yeah.
Literally true. Because Grace is a problem because of the dad or whatever. but so far Grace has been good. All right. Look, I told Grace.
I wouldn't be shocked, Local Kings.
Keep Ben away from the show. She has, right? Grace has went out of her way to make extra content for the show and promote the show without asking for anything. Grace is the only one out of the 4 of them that didn't get anything. I haven't sent her any equipment, anything.
Listen, no. Watch how quickly he switches up on her when her dad walks in the background. He immediately switches up on her in like a second. Plus, I think that Keem, he could say it all he wants, but I think Keem's got a crush on Hun. I think that Keem's got a crush on Grace for sure. And everybody keeps saying it, you know, stop saying that it's weird for the professionalism. But, you know, what's his fiance look like? It looks exactly like Grace.
You know? So, yeah, Grace is in good standing. Tina's in good standing with me.
Yeah, like they couldn't swing a 3-way, though.
Lynx just can't fucking help herself.
And the worst part about it is those women do not respect Tina at all. And it makes no fucking sense. She's a goddamn legend. I mean, I scared shitless of her.
I disagree.
Why would they? Okay, listen, I respect Tina because she entertains me, right? But why would they have respect for a woman who's constantly cursing them off every other sentence? You know what I mean? Like, you got to give a little respect to get a little respect. And Tina's missing a leg and shit, but she's still making the best of her situation, which, you know, you got to be proud of. I'm a huge wrestling fan and plan on doing pro wrestling next year at Rikishi's, The Rock's Cousins Wrestling School. That's awesome, Rick. That's awesome. A buddy of mine, I grew up on wrestling, and my childhood friend, one of my childhood best friends, ended up working for 2K Sports, and he worked for the WWE department there and helped build the game. His job was literally to be a liaison for the wrestlers while they were coming in to do their mocap. And I have all these different autographs. I could go get them in the other room, but I got like AJ Styles, Bret Hart, Hulk Hogan. I don't know what happened to some of them, but he actually sat down and drank beers with Stone Cold. He's friends with Paige. He's friends with Seth Rollins. All them guys. He's really good friends with all of them. Like, he could literally call them on his phone if he wanted to, which was awesome because that was his dream growing up. He was always the most hardcore wrestling fan I knew. He knew everything about it. We'd all go over to his houses for the pay-per-views when we were kids. So to see him get a job at WWE, I think he ended up leaving that job, though. He works somewhere else now, but it was really cool to see him get that job.
I think Grace respects Tina.
Okay, I hope so. But they all, like, they don't just.
Bret Hart was my favorite for sure.
Like, they genuinely seem to look down on her. And it's fucking Jordy does.
I know. That's like a drinking 6-pack with Stone Cold would be like on my bucket list.
Jordy thinks he's better than fucking all of us. Sometimes I think he thinks he's better than you, but he looks down at Tina like she's the fucking gum on his shoe.
Yeah, but that's because, and you're right, Wings does think that way, but then Wings isn't, like, he doesn't see himself as part of the online entertainment community. All right? When you are an entertainer and you're a part of, like, are you entertaining?
I'm trying to just get to the part where he talks about the dad.
And not a lost cause. You
gained weight.
Yeah, I hung out with Mike.
I don't care about Boogie anymore.
We will put in one.
She's
Lynx. She's just constantly like, oh, who are the enemies? I'm going to add them. Da 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 da. Like, she's hit me up.
All right, so this is where the part where Lynx gets fired, and this is why she's fired. So, everybody, this is the Lynx firing essentially, and why she was fired.
All of a sudden, she's going on Rich's show. How? What? Where'd that come from? Like, she's just constantly like, oh, who are the enemies? I'm going to add them. Da 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 da. Like, she's hit me up to, like,
I don't think we ever did
part
so.
of, like, gay ops before. She'll hit me up and she'll be like, ooh, big homie said this or whatever, and I play along because I'm an idiot, right? But it's like, I don't even like that sneaky shit, right? Like, I like to just be like, you know, like, I don't know. She's just sneaky.
Hold on. Tina's calling me. I'm going to see what's up.
Big T.
I'll be right back. Tina, what's up?
He's so indecisive. I'll be right back. No, I'm just going to stay on the call now.
Bobo Breeze super chatted $20.
1 minute.
I can't wait till the queens move over to their own channel so I don't have to hear them screaming anymore.
Okay.
I want my show back.
Here you go. This is Tina. Tell him to yourself. Here he is.
Game, you're a good boss. You're a millionaire for a reason. Get rid of them all if you got to. I'll run that motherfucker by my damn self.
Okay, now I'll be honest. If the show was just Tina alone, I don't think I'd watch it. I think the reason Tina is so entertaining is because of the way that she talks to the other girls.
All right.
And I'm going to beat the shit out of Wings. And Becky, and we'll keep Grace. We can use her. Nobody gets dirtier than her. The stupid bitch puts cabbage on the back of my head.
What? Bye.
All right, it's settled. Lynx is gone. Goodbye, Lynx. All right.
There you go. Lynx just got fired, just like that. And why did she get fired? Because she friended Grace's dad at some point. Couldn't agree more with that, TTS. You're not a fan of the Queens, Janie. I'm enjoying the Queens. I think the Queens are very entertaining. Yeah, so apparently Lynx is gone. So that was Lynx's firing. Let's fast forward now to where Grace gets fired. But here's where they actually talk about Grace's dad.
Oh, listen to this shit, guys.
Video Games super chatted $20. Put Lynx to work on the back end. Grace and Tima can be the face of the show.
What is this? Why is it?
Don't get rid of Lynx. We will put in work. What? Jewish Messiah super chatted $20. Keem, please read chat. No one wants Becky. She's an actual snake.
Why is it repeating?
I have no idea.
Bobo Breeze
the
super
donation
chatted $20.
does make sense.
I can't wait till the Queens move over to their own
same,
channel, so I
it's
don't
the
have
same
to hear
one.
them screaming anymore.
Oh, it's Becky. Yeah,
I want
Becky.
my
It is
show back.
annoying.
Okay.
That one donation makes sense, though.
But that's kind of why it's fun, though, Janie, right? You always got to have one that you absolutely hate, right? Because then that builds the other ones up. It's like since we're talking about wrestling, it's like having a good heel. You have to have that one person that everybody absolutely hates so that everybody cheers for the people that they like.
Putting Lynx to work, even if she's not on every episode, she could help dock it and produce. She clearly is motivated to do that.
She'll have to earn it. All right, I'm playing this. Here we go. Listen to this. This is unbelievable.
All right, now
So me and my hot
this is
daughter
triggering.
can fuck with impunity because it's the state of Rhode Island. Go on YouTube. I can do whatever I want, and I'm the Mac Daddy.
This is Grace's
Isn't
dad.
that the problem with you? You resent it. How am I not the ultimate baller? An old man, I don't have to work out. I don't need money.
Base dad.
I got pussy whenever I want it, and I also convince
That was
this
Grace who
piece of
came in and
ass
said base dad.
that it's her fault. And she's not doing a good enough job. And that's not what your guys' problem is.
Yeah, it's even titled Ben Lost Clip. So it's like you see this, right? And look,
now listen, Grace is going to come on and give this context, but yeah, that in hindsight, this looks terrible. And why anybody would ever think this is a funny thing to talk about is beyond me. But I think this is their whole thing. Rick says, honestly, this whole show is a mess. I get why they're trying to build this new show up, but at least don't make it confusing and have it all organized. Yeah, Rick, I think that Keemstar is kind of just throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. What's the main cast now? I'm pretty sure the main cast is still Lynx, Tina, Grace, and Lynx. Or did I say Lynx twice? Becky. Because he's not actually fired anybody. And whenever he threatens to actually do it, he goes, take a day to cool off. Like, he knows who he wants. Keem knows exactly who he wants. He wants those 4 girls. That's it. That's the show. And he's going to make it work. Ben is the best. You like Ben? Yeah, I don't know much about him, but I haven't heard good things. Let's just say that much. Grace Thorpe could be really successful if it wasn't for her father. Yeah, I think so too, Rick. I mean, she got the personality. I mean, she's probably been one of the standout, other than Tina. And Tina's famous because she's perfect for the internet. Grace seems to be the other standout star. Lynx, I don't really know what's up with Lynx. She just seems boring to me. And Becky is just annoying as fuck. Like, let's just be real about that. Becky is super fucking annoying. Lynx doesn't say anything. Grace is really good, and so is Tina. So they're going to pretty much carry the show. I know I've got more girls than both can buy. Damn straight, Jammer. Damn straight.
I know entertainment more than anyone, and I know the shock jock bullshit that people do where they troll like this, and this very well could be a troll.
It was a troll, by the way.
Be. You know, it might be the truth. I don't fucking know. All I know is that man is going to stay away from my show, right? I understand that Grace.
I mean, Feudy Booty was on the other night, so and she definitely fits the low-cal queen narrative.
And Ben think stuff like this is their bread and butter. You're wrong. Stuff like this is the reason why the Thorpe channel can't grow and won't.
Yeah, because YouTube will suppress that shit. YouTube will never let that channel grow with that kind of shit. But he gets Grace on, so I'm gonna fast forward to Grace. I don't know. I'm skipping Becky. I could care less what Becky has to say. She just comes on and pretty much glazes herself. But here comes. Okay, so here's Grace. Grace comes on here.
Clear miscommunication. I should have watched this video fully to truly understand what he said, but I didn't. So I thought he just uploaded a video lying, and it sounds like he's being pretty fucking truthful. That guy deserves a second chance. Moderators, unban him.
He's not talking about her dad. He's talking about a guy that was like screwed over by Lynx. Bad move getting rid of Ben. Yeah, again, I don't know much about him, but if I think that Keem just doesn't want him trying to grow off of their channel because he's picking Grace. He's not picking Ben. I'm sure, though, if Grace, just the fact that he's Grace's dad, if Grace is successful, Ben will be successful. That's just how that works, you know, because if Grace shills for him and he's going to get as much, you know, he's going to get as much publicity as he could possibly handle.
Grace, what is the information that you have with Lynx and your daddy?
Oh, well, as far as that goes,
Oh, a minute. We got to turn you up.
Well, first of all,
the volume's low.
Yeah, kid behind the camera seems cool.
Okay. First of all, you should have done your research a little bit better, Keemstar. Have you ever heard of Context? Didn't you run like a whole drama show?
Sure.
See, just like that's why Grace is like seems to be so popular. I mean, just that little, you know, like just the little personality quirks that she does and stuff. People on the internet love that shit. Any support for Becky's antics ended when she yelled terrible shit to Grace as a gotcha about her dad-related trauma. I know Janie, and she apologized for that because I guess a lot of people got in her ear and said, you're victim blaming. Like, how can you blame the victim of a groomer, you know?
For years,
Yep.
and still are. So would you like to hear a little bit of the context to the clip that you played?
Absolutely.
The 10-second clip that you played? Okay.
Oh, wait, you're going to defend your dad?
I would just like to provide the context because you played 10 seconds. You can make up your own mind whether it defends him or not.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, hold on.
So this is the full clip now.
Okay.
Of
Can
what
you see
Ben
it?
said.
On the watch stream? Sure.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right, let's go through
Can you hear it?
Yes.
All right, here you go.
this, okay? Let's leave aside
Okay.
whether anything or not happened.
So this is a channel called Lalo. I believe this is a friend of Grace's.
Let's just say everything happened, right? So here is what it is.
Is there any way to turn up the volume or no?
Old.
No, it's at full
Okay.
volume.
You know what's funny too? Later, Keem's like, I don't know this person, even though he's watching her
15-year-old.
video right now.
Hot, whatever you want to say, 7, 8, for me, 10. Chick, to suck my dick happily, get rid of the old bag. She gets mad, takes the kids on her side.
It opened twice.
Right?
Shut up.
As like trolls herself into taking care of my kids. So me and my hot daughter can fuck with impunity because it's the state of Rhode Island.
Okay. So what is we can the chat
Okay,
can barely
Ben,
hear.
hold on.
Can you
The chat
explain
can
the
barely hear it?
No, they can barely hear it and I can barely hear
All
it.
right, all
Can
right.
you explain the context?
I'll explain it. Okay, so if there's a clip afterwards, he was responding to a particular chatter on the exact stream, and he was saying, look, people say they're angry at me for X, Y, I'm abusive, I'm blah, blah, blah. And he said in particular, there's a certain clip, I can't play it, I don't know why the audio's not playing, but he said, this guy says he beats her and then he fucks her, and he goes, that's everybody's fantasy. So what he was laying out is everybody's fantasy about what he's doing, and his point was, people say they're mad at me because I'm abusive, blah, blah, blah. What they're really mad at me is they have a fantasy of what I do with Grace, and they're jealous of it. That was the point of what he said.
We're about to
this
see
is
Ben
the
in a
problem.
second.
Yes. Okay.
Keep an eye in the background
Maybe
of Grace.
this was out of context.
Someone's guilty
Maybe
of being total badass.
you know,
Check
all-
out
We're
the
about to
proof
watch
this
Grace
message.
get fired, guys.
John
Alright,
K.
that's-
subscribe
Just keep
to the
an eye
channel.
in the background behind Grace, and you'll understand why she gets fired.
all this is bullshit. The issue is you guys have trolled way too much with this shit. You guys have fucking used this little shit and to get clout, the shock jock shit, the shit your dad has said is to the point where it's way too toxic.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you get an opportunity to work with Keemstar, Rick, you're gonna make money. So, and if you know he gives you an opportunity to shine, Even Tommy C said he was making tons of money working for Keemstar. He just doesn't like the idea of having a boss. So I can't blame him for that.
For any entity to grow online, there's a wall, right?
You can have
There's
whatever
why she's
opinion you
fired,
want.
guys.
I'm
Look,
saying
there he
the
is.
only person who has ever
Okay.
brought up my dad is other people on this show.
Okay,
not me.
Grace, he just
Other
walked
people.
in the background. You gotta go. Like, what is this? It was so simple.
And just like
It
that,
was so simple.
she's fired.
Keep him away from the show. And he's just walking in the background. It was so simple.
I didn't see. Oh my God, he was in the background.
He just walked in the background. Okay, so we're launching the show.
What were you looking at,
with
Boogie?
Tina. We're launching the show with Tina, I guess. Like, what the fuck is this? I literally said, I couldn't be more clear, Grace. Keep him away from the show. Off the show. I'm talking to you.
I haven't heard any of that, David.
Cackling in the background.
I need proof other than he's just talking to underage girls. I can't just go off of that and say that it's true. They're a father-daughter duo always. Anyways, I know, I realize that, but Keem doesn't want Ben on the show, and you know, if she wants to be on Local Queens, I mean, she's got to listen to him.
Behind you.
Just the way
You're
it is.
done. You're fucking done. Game over.
And then here comes
You're
Becky.
done. What is wrong with these retards? Becky, get out of here. No one said come in.
Fuck off, Becky. I love it. Becky's treated like such a piece of shit in this show. So, oh my God. Hey, why is Ben gonna do a video on Keem? Do you know Ben, Dave? Do you know Ben? I'd like to talk to Ben if you can get him on here. That'd be interesting to talk to him, get his perspective on all this. All right, so, okay, here comes Tina. So here's Tina. Tina coming in to basically glaze herself and celebrate her victory lap.
Tina's coming in.
It's Tina.
The only person who seems to avoid getting fired is Tina.
Yo, what up?
Tina, can you believe that shit? She had her fucking daddy on the camera.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I knew she was gonna do it. She was gonna fuck up way sooner than anybody ever thought. She's obsessed with her father, Keem. She's not with this business shit, bro. To be honest with you.
Can someone please tell Tina that the mic is supposed to go closer to your face? I mean, it doesn't sound bad, but, you know, that's what these mics are designed to do is, you know, be closer to your face. So it picks up the bass in your voice and all that stuff. Grace kept coming on insulting Keemstar. Yeah, I know, Rick. We're going to get to that in a little bit. We're going to go over the stuff that happened on the after show where she basically curses off Keemstar. It gets really interesting. Yeah, again, Blue Jay, I don't know anything about Ben, but from what I heard, not a great fella, but I mean, for content's sake, Blue Jay, you got to admit it'd be interesting to hear from the guy.
She might be pretty on camera, but who gives a fuck about that? We're trying to make money.
Well, wait, so you seen her today, and you guys got into it, right? You got into the thick of it, but you must have at some point had some conversation, and she's all about her daddy.
Yeah, she brags about her dad constantly.
Oh,
yeah.
Shit.
What's there to brag about? What does she say?
Well, because Keem, you didn't know this, but she went behind all y'all's back too and did an interview with two people from my side that were disgusting pieces of shit and let them talk shit. And they even called you a piece of shit, and she never corrected them. Nobody talks about Mike, and now nobody talks about you because I work for both of you.
Yeah.
They don't have any loyalty.
Yeah.
Loyalty is royalty on YouTube.
Oh my God. You've clearly never been in the commentary community, Tina, because that is not how No, I definitely do not want to hear from him. All right, Blue Jay. I hear you. I hear you loud and clear. I mean, for content though, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta do it for the content.
Well, you need to have it. I mean, especially when someone's pulling you up. If someone's gonna reach down, pull
Yeah, I'm not asking to be the guy's best buddy, Blue Jay.
You up, you got to have loyalty to the person bringing you up. But
That's
like,
right.
you know, it don't hurt my feelings. People talk shit about me all the time. It won't like emotionally
Doesn't matter.
bother me at all. The issue is, it's like, I can't trust you. If I can't trust you, how are we supposed to build a fucking business together? You know, like
at this point, Blue Jay, I can't be picky, you know?
Fuck.
Well, not only that, though, I think she's happy and content riding around on her meals. I call it meals with wheels. That's what I call her fucking caravan there.
All right. Well, we'll figure out who the cast of Queens is.
Yeah, Rick, I definitely think Tina wants Grace on too. I think definitely. I mean, Blue Jay, here's my idea about this is like, if we're going to talk about queens, you know, it's important to hear all sides. You can mutually think that Ben is gross while also hearing his point of view. It doesn't mean that you are buddy with the guy. It just, you know, and if, you know, worse comes to worse, if you don't like what he says, you call him out on it. You know what I mean? Just because you speak to someone doesn't mean that you are friends with them. You know what I'm saying? I wish that was the case, because if that was the case, I'd be friends with some of the best content creators on YouTube. But you know, I mean, I'm not even saying that's gonna happen, but you know, at the end of the day, it's content, and it would be interesting to hear from, you know, from my perspective, find out why the hell everybody has these opinions of them, you know.
I got a long day for me tomorrow. We're going to have to, I guess we're going to be live tomorrow. We're going to try out some new females. I already have one in mind.
Which
and then
they
also
did.
Asher's. I don't know what you think about her.
Who's she?
That was.
All right, let's skip ahead. All right, so we've just saw Lynx get fired. We just saw Grace get fired. Tina and Kid behind the camera have a huge saying, if they like you, then you're good. Yeah, I mean, they seem, Tina seems pretty chill. Not chill and like she's laid back, but chill and like that she's funny and, you know, makes good content. So this keeps going. I really am not interested in hearing from Becky. And then they have a bunch of, this is where Xylee comes on. So Xylee comes on, and I think Feudy Beauty comes on. So because we love Xylee, we're gonna put her on. I get that, but Ben's not someone I think you should be associating with in any capacity. Well, you know, let's cross that bridge when we get there, Blue Jay. I mean, I'm just throwing it out there at this point. You never know what's going to happen. I'm just basically throwing shit into the wind and seeing if it blows back in my face or if it sticks to where I throw it, you know?
Well, Becky made us 10
you
bucks.
shot with a tranquilizer gun? What's going on with Tina?
You know, Blue Jay, what could happen is you get Ben on, and then Xylee jumps in, and then Xylee curses off Ben, and then there you go. You got an amazing set. You know what I'm saying, Blue Jay? You just never know. Sometimes you just got to take chances. And I understand that you don't like the guy, but I'm not saying the guy's going to even come on in the first place. But, you know, just for the sake of interesting conversation, you know, we need something. We need something for this show, because right now we're just basically just sitting here dicking around. You know what I'm saying? We need to start making some fucking moves, or else we're never going to get anywhere. Get Ben up here.
Fucking despise Foodie Booty. We fought, all of us have fought with her over there. Big fucking.
Yeah, I don't know him personally.
Xylee Star is in the waiting room right now for Pay Pig.
Xylee is?
Yeah.
Yeah, Xylee's here. Xylee's been waiting.
Oh my God.
Oh fuck yeah. Let's go. Xylee.
God, hello. Hi.
See, that's why everybody. See, Xylee is so respected, so well respected. Like, how can you not love her? Like, she's freaking great. I have subscribed to your channel. Your commentary is awesome. Thank you, Rick. I appreciate that. Hope to see you again.
What's up?
We'll be hanging out for a little while, though. We got a lot to cover.
All right.
So much to cover with this stuff.
All right, what's up?
I also have a video coming out that's going to be a more abbreviated summary of everything that's happened. I'll have to do a bigger deep dive, Blue Jay, into Ben, because right now I'm basically going off of your word. Like, I have one of you in there who likes him and the other person hates him. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Blue Jay, you know I have the utmost respect for you. So I trust your opinion. At the same time, I have to do more research before I can fully make a judgment. You know how I work. Till I see the proof. But that's where Xylee told me to go check out FPS Diesel's video. So I will have to take a look at his. Maybe we'll react to that one night. I'm pretty sure Xylee has already cursed out Ben before. I know he's banned from her chat because he said so many disgusting things that made her and her mods uncomfortable. Well, yeah, Blue Jay, if he comes in and does that, then he gets banned here too. You know, we don't play around with that. And you know that I ride or die for Xylee, so if somebody fucks with her, I got her back, you know. Xylee's my dog. She's been probably one of the most caring people that I've ever met. And I know you don't like to hear this, Xylee, okay? You got a reputation to protect, but Xylee's always been so cool to me. I am very loyal to her. So, you know, she's always treated me and seen me eye to eye as the creator, and for that, you know, she got my respect. So I actually have Diesel's video in the inbox in the Discord. Okay, Blue Jay, cool. cool. I don't know if we'll get to it tonight, but we'll definitely get to it because I want to we have so much to catch up with these locale queens. It'll probably take us the rest of the night, but we will. I'll definitely put FPS Diesel on the docket, and then just remind me because I think Thursday, if we don't have Ray, we'll do that Thursday. But I'm also got Beckett coming on too, so yeah, Xylee knows she's welcome here. She's got access to my live stream chat, so if she ever wants to come and hop on, she knows she can. What's up, Joe Hose? How's it going?
So what are your thoughts on this? We lost Grace because she had Ben walking around in the background. We lost Lynx because she added Ben as a friend, and we just all found out that she had Grace's daddy on her friends list. I mean, we're down to just Tina for Queens.
Okay, well, first of all, I would like to say Tina is my queen. Just saying.
Hells yeah.
Tina is the queen we all deserve. All right. First off.
Queen is not the hero we deserve, but the one we need.
All right. Period. Point blank. Period. Second of all, what did I tell you? What did I tell you, Keem? I told you that you need 2 people and a tard wrangler. You did not have a tard wrangler.
I told Xylee on her stream today she should be the tard wrangler, and she told me to stop talking because she's tired of hearing that. But I said it once, I'll say it a million times. Xylee would be the perfect tard wrangler, but I don't know. I said wrangler, the best tard wrangler there is. But if she don't want to do it, she don't want to do it. You know, you can't force her to do it. But I think that she'd be great, and she deserves the notoriety. She's been around for a while now.
That's true. That's true.
Becky is not a tard wrangler. Becky does not understand YouTube.
Yeah, now she's gonna go after Becky.
Becky, I am not the one, honey. Becky doesn't understand YouTube. She doesn't understand how important the audience is.
I love that
How do you know what I understand and don't understand? I haven't been in a role to wrangle. I don't have controls.
First off, Becky couldn't wrangle turds out of a toilet. Let's be honest. All right, Becky couldn't wrangle anybody. Nobody's got any respect. In order to be a tard wrangler, the reason that Tommy C was a good tard wrangler was because Boogie and Wings respected Tommy. If the girls don't respect you, there's nothing to wrangle. They're just gonna do whatever the hell they want, and then if you try to wrangle them in, they're gonna say shut up. Like, Becky's probably the biggest locale on this show. If I'm wrong, Becky, by all means, come on and tell me. But I feel like, personally, you haven't represented yourself very well. I think that you need to get a little more edgier. I think you need to, fucking man up, dude. I think you need to, grow some balls. And growing balls doesn't mean just cursing off and yelling. It means, taking insults, and Janie can't take her voice. Janie's like, no, not Becky. We're here for Xylee, though. We're here for Xylee, not for Becky. But Xylee cooks in this, and she goes after Foodie Booty too. So we're gonna have to watch that part. It's fucking great.
Or anything. Just wait till you see me. I can wrangle some bitches.
No, you cannot.
Why you go wrangle a
Wait.
shut up.
Wait.
Girl.
Bitch, you couldn't even put a computer together.
That's fair.
I've got the computer. I had my reasons for it. We've already been over that old
Because
news.
you couldn't get a USB cord. Okay.
That's like
Which you could get at Walmart. You could go out that day and get it at Walmart.
a meme
Anyway.
at this point.
Anyway.
Look, see, even the after show, in the comments right now saying shout out Xylee definitely would be a great addition to the Queens. Everybody's saying it, Xylee. It's not just me, okay?
Well, yeah, because you made it a meme.
Factual meme.
Yeah, true. But no, Tina, obviously great. I think you should actually keep Grace on and get a tard wrangler.
Yeah, she's actually a talent. We just
okay.
But we have.
I've already had a run-in with Grace before.
Yeah.
And my run-in with Grace, I told Grace, Boogie, you're echoing.
I'm echoing?
Yes.
I have buds now, so I can't pull them.
Was I too close? Okay, try now.
So I don't have these
Okay.
things in my head.
I have already had a run-in with Grace before. And I told Grace, she has the talent. She's beautiful. She understands what content is. The only thing holding Grace back is her father.
Yes. And I would say the same. I'm not saying Ben can't keep making content. You know, if he wants to keep making content, go for it. But at this point, you're standing in the way of your daughter making a fortune. And if your daughter makes a fortune, you're going to benefit directly from that. It's not a hard concept to understand. She don't want that smoke. She don't want that Xylee smoke. Yeah, nobody wants that fucking Xylee smoke. Yeah, Xylee is not somebody I'd cross, but Xylee's never given me a reason to cross her. She's always been straight out with me. She calls me out on my bullshit, which is exactly what you need to hear when you're somebody starting off in commentary. You know, she always helping out smaller creators. She always takes time to go talk to smaller creators, which I always have respect for bigger creators that do that. And now Xylee won't tell you she's a big creator, but you know, she's got a couple hundred people in her chat at any given time. That's success. You know how hard it is to cross that 20-something people line? It's fucking hard, dude. Honestly, I would not be surprised if Ben does that on purpose. Yeah. Well, what, standing in her way? Yeah, because maybe he realizes that Thorpe TV's done if Grace leaves, you know?
Yep.
This girl would literally be streaming to over 1,000 people if it wasn't for her father. Okay? Grace would be perfect for the show with Tina, but you need to get a card wrangler that understands YouTube drama and knows how to put a docket together and understand how to run a show. Basically, someone who is already on YouTube.
Xylee, you just defined yourself. You just defined yourself, Xylee. Don't tell me I'm wrong. Don't you? I know you're gonna tell me to shut up, but you just literally defined yourself perfectly. Like there is nobody better. Nobody better. I wonder if Xylee just doesn't want to like do the camera thing, which I can understand. You know, she doesn't put herself on camera often. You know, not a lot of people feel comfortable with that because and Xylee told me on stream that she doesn't like the antis. Maybe I'll show you guys my segment from that earlier. But I'd rather you guys go watch it on Xylee's stream because she was nice enough to give me the time. So I'd prefer you guys go watch it on her stream so that she gets the viewership. But it was an interesting conversation. And I called in from work, so I was terribly nervous, and my phone and my audio sounds like shit. But you know, I did my best.
Grace, Xylee, can you please explain to these people how dumb my
Blue Jay
is and how bad?
I heard if you say Xylee's names 3 times, she'll appear like Beetlejuice and curse you out.
They are like a docket is the easiest thing ever to put together.
Yeah, no, dockets are easy. I mean, all it is everything you're going to talk about with timestamps and stuff like that in the order you're going to talk about them in. It's not hard.
Yeah.
And you should know the subjects that you're talking about.
Yes, true.
So, yeah.
I will tell you guys, whenever I have an interview coming on, I will literally spend the day going through content revolving around them. Today I watched a lot of videos from Raymundo, and I watched the whole interview with him and Chud so that I had stuff to talk about. When I did Tipster's interview, I went and watched a bunch of stuff about him, watched some of his content. It's just a way. Himpleton's probably the only interview, and Moreau that I went into kind of blind. You know, I did check out some of Moreau's stuff, but Himpleton I only knew from the Cam Nugget stuff. By the way, me and Himpleton are still cool. I know a lot of people dislike him, but me and Himp we're cool. He's never done anything to me, so I don't got no problem with the guy. And I think he'll be fine. He's a talented creator. If he just keeps making content, he'll be fine. In fact, he actually congratulated me for getting Raymundo on, which, by the way, guys, I have way bigger people than Raymundo scheduled to come on, so I'm pretty excited about that. I don't know when they're going to free up time because they're like massive creators, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Dude, and honestly, like man to man,
don't do it, Master Toothpick. You'll summon her.
Let's say you didn't do anything wrong. Let's say it's all a troll. It's all shock jock shit. Why are you fucking up Grace's
channel
shit by walking in the background? What are you doing, Ben? Right. Man to man, what are you doing?
Team, he always fucks her shit up. Why do you think she's banned from Fresh and Fit? Why do you think Destiny will never have her on? It's all because of Ben.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, I trust Xylee's opinion. And if she doesn't like him, I mean, there's got to be a reason, right? There's got to be a reason. I want to fast forward, okay, to when Foodie fucking Beauty comes on here, guys.
Beauty!
Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck that. I'm out.
Can
y'all hear me? I gotta go to the bathroom and take a shit. That
bitch
is fucking crazy.
Beauty.
Ugly as fuck.
Wait 1 minute, Tina. Could you put your camera on real quick?
Imagine coming into a stream and you get greeted by Tina being like, nah, fuck that bitch. She's ugly and fat as fuck. And Tina's like sitting there, no offense, Tina, but not looking, you know, super fit and not looking like terribly attractive. It's funny though. It's because coming from Tina, she just do not give a fuck. She just does not care.
You're not calling me ugly. No way. What the fuck did I do to you?
Feudy,
Girl,
Feudy,
don't get me started. Don't get me started.
No, you're
not
listening
doing.
to rumors about me, Tina. You don't
I
know the
didn't hear
truth.
no fucking rumors. I watched your fat
Yes,
ass.
you did.
Bitch, I'm not blind.
So you should know.
Turn your
Listen,
fucking
Tina.
camera on and show these motherfuckers what you look like. You fat mashed potato looking bitch. Show it. Look at her.
She's got the hijab on.
Oh yeah, hurrah, hurrah, kumbaya! Another fucking Canadian fucking cuck. Get the fuck out of here. I'd rather keep Grace in this one down here than that ugly bitch.
I agree.
Me and Grace, listen, okay?
This is why Tina's so fucking funny, dude. She just does not give a flying fuck. She is so great. I mean, she got the whole fucking chat dying laughing. Booty Beauty, who's come on and literally has done nothing to Tina, just gets completely demolished in 2 seconds before she's even said a word.
Yes, I have
seen
pink
your
eye or
pussy.
something.
You need a weed eater, bitch. You need a
Weed
weed
eater.
eater. I got a picture of your pussy, bitch. Get a goddamn weed eater. Mike, I'm not doing it.
Wait, time
She
out.
is. She's going hard in the paint.
Wait, time out, Tina, stop for a minute. Feudy Beauty, is your box really on the?
I'm a Buddha. Everyone in that call video is. Yo, I don't know who you're specifically talking about, but you bet Xylee's cool. That's the only person I can vouch to. I haven't talked to anybody else. Boogie's a loser. I'll give you that. But Xylee's based. I don't know much about the other people though. But you're entitled to your opinion though.
Internet.
Yes, because listen, okay, I found God recently. This is my cat. Does she look abused to you?
That's not the same cat, bitch. You want to talk about
not
the
the same
fan
cat.
that tricked you into giving her the cat and had to bring
fan
it to the back?
Yo, Janie, they share around the pictures of her coochie too. It's fucking gross.
Slimer.
No, bitch.
Listen, what happened? I went
Becky
to
even gives a
the
detailed
The
description
cat
of
is
it.
old. Her nails grew into her pads because I was gone for 2 months. I didn't know that would happen. When I came back, I offered to get her nails cut, and now people are like, "You're an animal abuser." Okay, that was like 3 years ago.
What's up, Bonnie Skelton?
Wait, cat's nails. Wait, cat's nails don't grow that fast in 2 months.
Yes, when they're elderly, they do. Look it up.
I have an elderly cat.
100%.
Sit here, you
Well,
don't
her
even
nails-
fucking let your box breathe. You don't even shave that motherfucker. You leave cotton on that like you did your cat. I'm
Never.
not working with that ugly bitch.
That's
Only
my
one
queen,
ugly
Tina.
bitch on this show. Fuck that.
I have no hair on my head. I have no hair on my anywhere. Okay.
Okay.
I'm not supposed to talk about
What is she? Shave her head?
Okay, wait.
Your
Time out.
box is everywhere.
Wait. 1 minute, Tina. So Tina's making allegations that you have a jungle down below. What is that in ref?
This is all fucking Keemstar's fault. I don't know why he had to talk about this, but he talked about it.
Friends too.
Thoughts on Ruby? Which one's Ruby? Is she the girl in the Adidas hoodie? Is that Ruby?
So I wanted to make a few extra bucks. Back in the day, I was addicted to cocaine, and I had a loser ass abusive boyfriend who I had to pay rent for. He was a fucking loser.
Is it just me, or do people who do cocaine usually lose weight? Right? When I as a former drug abuser, when I did cocaine, the last thing I wanted to do was fucking eat anything.
And I needed
Yeah,
extra
he did.
cash, so
He's definitely opened Pandora's box.
I did an OnlyFans, and everyone was doing one. And I showed my snatch once or twice.
Welcome
That's
to
it.
the
Well, why did you save the motherfucker? You hairy bitch.
Oh my God.
What's wrong with the hairy snatch? It's yours.
Listen, motherfucker, I'm already on the
They want their
show.
pubic hair.
I'm not familiar with who Ruby Spacek is, Rick.
Try out for the show.
What's wrong with pubic hair? Don't
I
shave
don't
it.
know.
It's
Hey,
natural.
Hey, Mike, go
There's
get
a
your
niche
man
for
a
it.
call. He'll show you her pootenanny.
Wait.
Oh my God.
Didn't this allegation start off with you accusing her box of being hairy, and then she brought her cat on, and she's like, "It's not being abused. My pussy's not being abused."
Neither.
Exactly. It's all BS. Team, I have a ton of haters who want to ruin me, okay?
Oh,
they want to do anything they can to
Freaking
ruin me.
Feudy Beauty,
They
man.
accuse me of being
Have you guys ever heard Feudy Beauty's story about when she went on a date to go have a threesome with people and she ended up like diarrhea all over their bathroom? Like that story is one of the most disgusting things I've ever heard, but it somehow went viral. Welcome to everyone who is new. Don't be afraid to comment. This is one of the best communities on the internet. Yes, we're best kept secret on the internet right now. She was on the show to. I didn't watch the audition show, Rick. What's up, Tyler Games? Welcome. Yeah, I haven't. I didn't get to the audition show yet, but because I'm making a video basically summing up all this shit in a brief abbreviated form, so I've been working on that. I didn't get a chance to look at the audition stuff yet.
Help me! Okay? Help me!
Foodie,
No, I can handle my own.
Wait,
I can handle my own. I can handle
Foodie, don't you get back at those haters though? Didn't you like dox one or two of them?
Yeah, she sure
Oh my god.
I didn't dox anybody.
Oh yes, you
I
did.
don't.
Why is Foodie Beauty so fucking close to the mic?
Yes, you did, honey.
Yes,
Yes, you did. It's already known, honey.
Yeah, I saw it too. You definitely.
Somebody
doxed
just texted me the picture.
Oh no.
No way. Send it to me. I want to see.
Why does someone have that on their phone? Why is somebody walking around with Foodie Beauty's box on their phone?
I will. I'll send it to you.
Listen,
Oh my
3 years ago, I found God. I'm a reformed person now.
Wait,
I would never put my snap on the internet.
I'm surprised his phone doesn't light on fire.
I'm just saying that you dox people when you
I
get
bought a
mad.
What's up,
weed
Daniels?
since then, and it's all gone.
Time out. Beauty Beauty. Do I have permission to look at your box? Because
Oh my
Mike is going to
God.
send it to me.
Look at Keem, no.
Whatever, go for it.
I want
Whatever.
permission.
Because,
I'm being
listen,
respectful.
it's on the internet. There's nothing I can do.
Christ.
All right.
Trust
feel
me,
like I
you would
need
not
religion
match
after
up to the
seeing that
model he's
picture.
marrying anyways, bitch.
Tina, I don't think that anybody even needed to know that. That's just common sense at this point.
I'm not going anywhere near
Christ.
my fucking phone just in case.
I'm gonna pray
Why
before I
did,
go to
why
bed
did you
tonight.
do that to yourself? That's
He
so.
fell out the chair onto the floor.
Look, I
almost
agree.
think
It was a
because-
bad decision. It was bad, okay? I would never do that
Listen,
again.
I'm all about fucking spreading for bread, bitch. Because you put some mousse on it, shave it, cut the hairs. I mean, what the
I'm gonna
fuck?
point this out.
Does she say she's all for spreading for bread?
I got no
Yeah, you
hate
wanted
for
to
somebody
break it
that
for
wants
beans
to.
in it?
I got no hate for a woman that wants to use her body to make some money.
I forgot Wings was even here.
You know, whatever. The life's hard as it is.
Thank you.
Everybody has a different struggle. Everybody's going through something. Make your money while you have it. As long as you can sleep with yourself, whatever, right? To judge somebody based on that is being kind of petty.
Oh, hey, you
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you, Daniel's crew. Let's go.
Daniel's crew super chatted $2.
Tina, she
Hopefully
spread
this
for
works.
bread and then she found
Tina,
God.
I just gave.
So Daniel's crew, I'm streaming on my gaming PC today because I was working on a video. I haven't moved all the editing software over to the streaming computer now, so I don't know if the alert even worked or not. But this is for you. Thank you so much for. Thank you for the dono. We love it. We love it.
Give you compliments and you just let that shit gloss right the fuck over you.
Boogie, check your text.
We don't know
No.
if Afro is
No.
No!
Boogie, look at the text. Boogie, you're
Oh,
forced.
whatever, Boogie, pretending like he doesn't like the fat snatch. Give me a break.
I
Boogie
don't
hates
like
that girl.
fat bitches.
Boogie, you are the biggest motherfucking hypocrite on the planet, dude. You can't. Your freaking belly hangs over your dick. You got a dicky do. You guys know what a dicky do is? It's when your belly hang out further than your dicky do. He got a dicky do, and he's got the nerves to talk about fat girls. Shut up, Boogie. Just you don't. I don't even know how you are with. Oh, I know how, because you got her freshly at like 18, where she didn't know any better. Oh my god, dude! Somebody needs to check on Boogie's girl and make sure that she's not like chained up like Black Snake Moan.
What?
Boogie might drop dead on the stream.
Whatever.
Boogie, look at the snatch
It's a
now.
conflict of interest.
No.
Look it up or you're fired.
Boogie likes
This is
them
a
to look
3 years
16
ago
years
one, okay?
old.
He just said he's going to take a shit.
I
Yeah,
have a
Xylee's
reformed one
right.
now. That's 3 years ago. Different.
Are you really
Completely
bald
different.
on your head?
I'm not bald, but I have thin.
Look at Boogie. He's just overselling it so bad. Just look at the picture, Boogie. All right, it's gonna remind him of his own town, his own nether region. That's why you don't want to look at it.
thing on top, yeah.
Okay. I knew you were.
I
thinning
shaved
on
my
top
head.
of
It
it.
looks like you at one point. Wait.
You shake your head, but you wouldn't
my
shake
head.
your bush.
I got the
She,
whole
no,
Hogan
no, no,
Halo
no, no,
thing
no, no.
going
She
on.
attacked
Exactly. I need some hair. Fuck, I'm insecure. Leave me alone.
Time out. Chad is asking for a review. So the Feudy Booty Snatch review looks like two golden girls.
I know,
fighting
Daniels.
for
She's got to be in the basement. Hang on, I want to hear Keem's description of this.
Fuck, I'm insecure. Leave me alone.
Time out. Chad is asking for a review. So the Feudy Booty Snatch review looks like two golden girls fighting for a world championship.
Oh my
I still
God.
hadn't
You're
got
going
you.
to hell
You
for
sure?
looking at that.
Jesus.
I'm not sure what I was looking at, if I'm being totally honest. I'm still trying
Snatch
to figure out
shaming.
the
What
picture.
the hell?
It looked like a wooded area. He had to fucking find his way through the woods, bitch.
Tina doesn't fucking care about anything.
That's what he's trying to tell you.
I ain't got to
Let's
get
see
to that.
yours.
First of all, bitch, I've never had to spread for bread.
I know that's right.
Bet that. I'll just take your money. Fuck you. Fuck I look like.
Boogie
This is
dead.
why you don't.
Who's gonna pay Tina though? I mean, there are people though who have those amputee fetishes though, so there might be someone. Yeah, Boogie is fucking gross. We can all agree.
Show the nether region, just the.
By the way, Boogie put out a video or a picture today of him in clown makeup, and his beard is like down below his cheeks, and I don't see a frigging liar tattoo on his face anywhere. I don't think he really got that. I think it came off.
Top, just the top guy.
You guys follow me on X, you'll see I called him out on it.
You're gonna have Keemstar making fun of it one day if you do. That's what's
No,
gonna
he'll
happen.
never think about you again. Trust me. He's marrying a model. You bush hog.
That's
Nobody
true.
wants your
That's
fucking
Bush
big
hog.
ass. Nobody wants my big ass. So shut the fuck up.
Yo,
So you wax yours then?
Tina, I love you because Brantley really be a model, and sometimes she gets hate online, and people be like, "She ugly." I'm like, "No, she's not. Like
No,
she's
she's
smoking."
not.
No.
Brantley is.
No, your wife is
They're jealous.
beautiful.
It's
I've seen her.
jealousy. It's jealousy.
I love me some
Somebody just sent me
Brantley.
a video of her in a bathtub on her period.
Yes, she's nasty.
What?
I'm going off grid.
Who did that?
Somebody texted
Who
me.
did that?
Somebody texted me a video said it's you in a bathtub on your period.
No.
deleting my
Haven't had a period, honey, in a long time. I had a hysterectomy. I was in the bathtub with
What
Peach
is all
for
this?
an Easter special.
So you
An
took
Easter
your
special. I went in the
bathtub?
bathtub with Peach.
God bless America.
Oh
Can
my
we go
God.
any lower, guys?
Tina, I got a question. Like,
I don't know how Foodie Beauty's vagina became the topic of conversation. All right, we got so much to cover. I can't watch any more of this. We got to move forward. It was funny just to watch him flex on Foodie Beauty for a little bit, though. You can always laugh at her. I had to hurry and put on my headphones due to the language. Ooh, yeah, it's, you know, all natural. Oh, this is the dog's advent calendar. He gets a treat on the 25 days of Christmas. Although he hasn't been eating any of them. Oh, has he? All right. I gotta find I'm trying to find where. I don't think Grace comes back. Becky literally sits there and glazes herself for a while. Keemstar. Okay, here we go. So Keemstar is at this point super drunk during the stream. Keemstar is fucking wasted at this point.
You know, right now I'm vibing. Right, I'm feeling good. Right, I'm a little lit, so I'm not as pissed as I would be if I was sober.
And then Lynx
If I
comes
was
on and
sober right
explains
now,
her
I'd
side
be
of things.
Fucking livid. I'd be living, dude. There's no way Grace is in or Lynx is in waiting. Don't do this to me now. You know she's gonna manipulate me and win, right? I'm fucking done.
He says that, right? He says that because he knows that he wants these 4 girls. That's it. That's all he wants is 4 girls, and that's the end of it. Yeah, Tina, why are they always talking about you? Oh my God.
I'm toast. I'll do it. But I ain't gonna win. Just so you know. She's gonna outplay me.
No, you're not. You're just a
I'll
sucker
do
for
it.
a pretty girl.
She look. The fact that she waited for everyone else to leave until it's just me. This is a strategy right there. That's a strategy. Game recognizes game. That's the move right there. Get rid of everyone else so she can one-on-one Keem. All right, where the fuck is the live on air? Can't even find the fucking bullshit. All right. Get rid of this. Turn my camera on.
Yeah, it's a pretty wild story, Daniel's crew. Pretty wild.
Parent. I don't know why my camera isn't working, but what's going on, Lynx?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, I don't know what's going on, man.
Akeem, what happens if Tina doesn't sign the contract? Oh, that's an interesting question, Daniel. I think she will, though. She seems like she's ride or die for Keem at this point. Anybody who ever says anything to her gets like real, gets in trouble.
Oh yeah.
But be ready to be manipulated. No, I'm just kidding.
He's drunk, so he's easily manipulated.
Why can't I see you? What is going on?
My camera's not working for some reason. I have no idea why.
Oh.
But you can turn your camera on.
Let me see. Is this gonna work?
Yeah, he is lit for sure. I don't know why he's sitting down there in sunglasses. Probably so that people can't see how drunk he is.
Crazy right now. Okay.
Are you
Ignore
drunk?
That. No, I do not drink because of my fetal alcohol.
So why are you?
She had fetal alcohol syndrome.
No,
Her mic is
was
super
out
loud.
with my boyfriend's parents all day, and
Doing what?
I was outside, so I'm discombobulated. I'm retarded right now.
Why did you have the Predator Ben Thorpe on your friends list?
So first of all, when Ben added me, I thought it was like a troll, and I was like, why would he like be in Local Live? Like, I don't know. I thought it was funny, and I had to add everyone on Discord. I have like 300 friends on Discord. So I added him, and then when I added him, I noticed that he was friends with you, and I was like, holy shit, this is Ben Thorpe. And I didn't know at the beginning the lore until afterwards of Ben Thorpe. So I completely forgot. I thought he got kicked out of the Discord. I didn't even think about it. But all those messages were him replying. Am I loud? I am so sorry.
No, I already turned you down. You're good.
Oh, okay, sorry. But yeah, I don't know. I didn't think anything of it. There's no DMs between him.
Guys, by the way, we didn't even get to the good shit yet. All right, wait until you see what I show you guys next.
And I, all of that was in public chat. People keep trying to gay up, saying that I called him daddy, but it was out of context and someone
What was the
just
context?
said that you've seen. The context was that he, Grace joined the Discord, and I said something along the lines of like, "Oh, Grace is here and her daddy," something like that. But it wasn't sexual. It wasn't like I didn't even know the lore of it at the time.
The good stuff is coming up, Carla. You
Okay, I'm listening.
Oh, he's still drinking. Get more.
Well, would you
This
look
isn't
at
even
that?
the good shit.
Someone's
No,
guilty
Janie,
of
wait
being
until you see the
total
video I
badass.
played next
Chick
with
Doves approves
Grace.
this message.
Grace goes
Monster
right after
Matriarchs
Keemstar,
K9
right at his
subscribe to
neck,
the channel.
and exposes like the whole thing that's been going on with everybody.
Hello.
We didn't all know about Ben. I'm an idiot. I didn't even know who Boogie and Wings were. What do you mean I knew who Ben was? I didn't know about Ben until after I started, like after Grace became a host and I started researching.
Interesting. Yeah. Good
So he takes a shot and drowns it with fucking White Claw. No wonder he's so smashed. Must be nice to be Keemstar and just drink whenever the hell you want. New sub, let's go.
I don't know what's happening.
What do you mean you don't know what's happening?
This is why I'm covering this. There's a whole community dedicated to these locales, and I'm interested in the show, and I talk about this type of shit, so why not? Chick has a high-pitched voice. Am I cray-cray? No, she does. She talks like this. She's got like this. She's a cute emo girl.
Like glitching for me. Is it not for you?
I mean, my camera's not working, but that's all I know.
I don't
This
know
other
Lynx's
camera's working just
history.
fine.
Okay, I can hear you now. It wasn't working. Like
Chill
it was
nugs, not
glitching for me
Lynxy.
before, but it was more my stream than yours.
But listen, Lynx, isn't it weird to build a case in front of the whole Local Live universe? And I'm calling it a universe now, and the fans are going to start calling it a universe because I'm making multiple fucking shows, and I know I may be slurring a little bit of words here, but
These fucking
you gotta
wasted.
bear with me. We partying tonight. Isn't it weird?
No, he's partying tonight.
You're making the case that if Ben Thorpe is anywhere near this project, it's going to fail. And at the time, you have him added as your friend. Isn't that strange?
Oh, the alert is like high-pitched and echoes. I don't know why that's the case. I didn't even know the alerts were playing. I'll turn them down a bit. I'm not even seeing them. Are they even popping up on stream? Oh, yeah. That's because I'm back on the gaming computer. The alerts were working fine when I was on the streaming computer. Between tomorrow, once I get this video up, I'm going to switch everything back to the streaming computer, and I promise you from then on, it's going to be smooth sailing. I had to switch back over to this because I'm editing a video, and I didn't move all that software over yet, so that's why everything might seem a little odd. We'll just have to bear with it, though.
I don't know what's happening. I can't hear him. It's like you're cutting in and out for me. Is it the stream too?
This is great content.
Okay. I don't know what's...
All right, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. All right, guys, let's get to the good shit. Time to get to the good shit, all right? Let's do it. What? Let's do it. So...
How are you today?
All right, so this is the after show. So if you guys don't know what the after show is, it's a show that basically goes live after Locale Live, and they talk about all the stuff that happened on the show. Actually, a pretty smart idea, all things considered, because, you know, as this grows in popularity and people want to talk about what they just saw, most likely they're going to go to the after show to watch it. It's actually a brilliant marketing plan. I don't know if I could deal with talking about Locale Live 24/7, though. I like the Locale Queens. I don't know if I'll talk about them 24/7, but we'll definitely keep up with what's going on that show as long as it's interesting. If it's not interesting, we're not going to talk about it. But right now, everything's pretty interesting. And he'll have Grace on. He's had Lynx on. He's had Keemstar is on this episode. So, you know, this guy's doing pretty well for himself. And I think I thought there was more people than him, but I guess it's just him. But, you know, why not? I mean, it's a smart idea. The after show, after Locale, you know. But then, since it's called the after show, he could be after other shows too. You know, he doesn't have to be particularly after Locale. But I think majority of the time, though, he goes live after Locale's done. So can we call this the Lately universe? Yeah, if I had more than just myself. Oh, this is the after show. I was wondering what people were talking about. I have no clue what the after show was. Well, now you do, Blue Jay. Look at me finally teaching Blue Jay something and not her teaching me something. But I'm going to skip ahead. I guess he talks to Lynx first.
Hello, Ken.
How are you? So again, just please no N-word. I'm asking just no N-word. And
You got it.
please no Ben, because this isn't the time for Ben, okay?
This isn't the time
That's
for
all I'm
Ben.
saying.
Got it,
So
buddy.
thank you. I appreciate that. Everybody welcome Grace to the stream. Say your piece, and no one will say anything.
All right, well, I said this earlier, but so far my experience on Lolcow Queens has been absolutely horrendous. Keemstar does not contact me. He does not inform me of when I'm supposed to be on the show. It's like a 24-hour slave thing. He says I'm not allowed
This
to
girl
bring my
can
dad on
talk,
the show
by the
or
way.
talk about him in any way.
She goes on for like a good 20 minutes. Wait until she starts talking to Keemstar, too. Then she really goes. She does not shut up. Does not let Keem get a word in.
Shape or form, and yet he's
But this
done
is why she's gonna be a
4
star.
shows now where everything is about me and my dad, where I'm not allowed to defend myself because then I'm talking about my dad. And literally yesterday he did an entire fucking stream about Ben Thorpe texting
Blue Jay's very
Lynx and brought up
knowledgeable.
a clip of my dad, literally putting my dad on the show, and yet I get fucking fired for him walking behind me. Plus, Keemstar didn't fucking give me enough creative control on that show. It's absolutely gonna flop. I am invested in Lolcow Queens, but that show's gonna flop if it's just Tina with her cookie cutter, cardboard cutout, white trash personality.
Fair point.
Screaming the same 5 phrases over and over again. And
That's
I don't know
true.
who else. Becky and Lynx, I mean, no offense, guys, but you don't have the personality to back it up. I can host a show. I can have creative freedom. I've got an entire universe of haters and people of all sorts, cows of all kinds, that I could bring onto the show. But every fucking time I suggest something, I get cucked.
She's got a point there. Like, as much as we love Tina, right? How many times can you watch Tina curse off someone and have a funny one-liner before people are like, okay, yeah, we know what we're getting ourselves into with Tina. The reason that Tina works so well is because she's making fun of the other girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why it's funny. It's funny when she rips Becky a new asshole. You know what I mean? That shit is funny to me. But Tina by herself, I don't know if there's no show there.
even get cucked on my own personal channel because Keemstar decides to say, oh, I don't want you streaming with your dad on your channel either. Fuck you, dude. I can stream whatever the fuck I want on my channel. I also think it was bullshit that Lynx got fired for having my dad as a friend because number one, Keemstar literally had my dad as a friend, and number two, she never DM'd him shit. And even if she did, it wouldn't matter because Queerstar talks about Ben Thorpe's cock 24-7 on LolCal Live.
Oh yeah, just by the way, guys, this gets very vulgar. Okay, she talks about cocks a lot. All right, she talks about a lot of penises. It seems like this girl might be like sexually aggressive, to say the least.
So it doesn't fucking matter. Okay, he runs this whole thing like an abusive.
She got a potty mouth.
Here's my point about Keemstar, right? He says, "Oh, I want to save Grace from her abusive relationship," right?
Oh, Daniel's crew. It's okay, Daniel's crew. Not everybody's gonna like everybody.
All these F slurs on the internet, they want to save me, right? So here's what they do. They say, look, Grace, you're in an abusive, controlling relationship with a man. So here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to be a man in your life who's controlling everything you do and is extremely fucking abusive. Okay? You want me to, I'm not enough of a lolcow. I'm not mentally ill enough to subject myself to this kind of abuse, okay? It's every day, are you fired, are you hired?
Hey,
I never got a contract. I was supposed to come to South Carolina to sign a contract. I never got a fucking contract. I haven't received a single fucking penny from this show yet. And I was willing to put in the work regardless. I wasn't complaining. Every other girl on the show complained. I never actually complained about the cut. Keemstar said I did. I didn't. I never complained about the cut. I was absolutely
Kim?
sucking his dick, but I'm not going to that level, okay? He wants Boogie there, sucking his dick. He wants Tina there.
Yeah, she gets very expressive with these sexual innuendos, so I'm just warning you guys, okay? Like, I don't want you guys getting caught off guard. A bit of overcompensation, perhaps. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, her lack of getting dick is why she talks about it so much. Maybe. I mean, it's hard. It'd be hard to date her when she's with her dad 24/7 and he's banging her.
Tongue in his balls. I'm not into it. If he wants his own personal cult
What's
of
up, man, daddy?
He should just call it Dick Suckers Live, start an OnlyFans, and make the fucking bag. Okay? That's my piece.
How you feeling today, Grace?
That's quite a lot.
Pissed off.
I got you. Okay. I was just asking, you felt a little bit better after letting it all out. So I kind of get what you're saying. As far as you and Lynx goes, I know there's been a lot of back and forth, people talking shit about y'all too. I don't know if you know that or not, but Lynx is taking a different role, kind of wanting to step back a little bit. Are you and Lynx going to be good now? Are y'all kosher? Like what's up with that?
Lynx is in this call, by the way. That's her, I think, down at the bottom. She just isn't saying anything like per usual. I don't even know how she got on the show, to be honest with you. I have no clue. She doesn't really bring a whole lot. She just chimes in from time to time. She's very quiet. But I guess you can't have 4 chatty Cathys either, so there's got to be a dynamic. Hey, what's up? There he goes. DSB. We have Mad Daddy Moonshine. Now we got DSB. He's like 2 sides of the same coin.
There never was really any beef between me and Lynx.
Hey,
Not really.
real quick, Keemstar's in waiting room. I'm gonna bring him up.
Here we go,
Is that
guys.
okay?
Oh, Queerstar wants to come back to get his little girl, to get her back under his control. Yeah, bring him up. Come on.
All right.
Let's go.
Keemstar is here, ladies and gentlemen. Keem, floor is yours.
Look, hey, she says, hey, babe. Like, there's got to be, listen, I'm sorry, but there's got to be something going on with them. You know, they might not have met up and bang, but there's definitely a sexual tension here, you know? And you can cut it with a knife. Everybody sees it, you know. Now, maybe Keem's just being flirty because they're cute girls, but it definitely seems like he favors Grace more than anybody else. Correct me if I'm wrong there. But I just call it like I see it. Keem, if I'm wrong, come on and tell me. But, I mean, you know, it seems like she plays with that too because she just called you babe. And I know she's probably doing it as, like, sarcastic, you're trying to control me like you're my man. But, I mean, girls don't say that, you know, if they don't see some kind of attraction there. And you're a powerful guy. It would make sense to me that she would, you know, be interested in that.
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
What's up?
Oh, I just wanted to...
Grace, you need to fucking stop with the cigarettes, though. It's going to totally steal all your looks. I'm telling you right now. Cigarettes are going to make your eyes baggy. You're going to drop, you know, your skin's going to start to wrinkle. I wouldn't do it. If I could go back, I never would have started smoking.
I wanted to talk to Grace.
Yeah,
she had a lot on her chest that she wanted to get off. I want to hear it firsthand.
Yeah, you're here to beg. You were here to beg for me to come back because I'm the only entertainment on your show. Let's go. Get on your knees. Come on. There we go.
No, that's not happening. Well, you've proven without a shadow of a doubt that you can't keep Ben off camera.
Yeah,
So it's just
Hey,
not
Keem,
happening.
hey, Keem, you should fire yourself from the show because you had clips of him playing and you've talked about him non-fucking-stop since you hired him. So fire yourself. I never brought him up once.
Fair point.
I understand.
I titled the stream yesterday about him.
Look, I understand all your arguments. I understand why you're upset.
You almost smell
I
her through the
get it,
screen?
but this is also like Mission Impossible. Like, dude, we've already got a huge amount of backlash because
Yeah, my neighbors downstairs smoke, guys. I've talked about this on stream. It fucking sucks, dude. I bought a brand new couch. It smells like cigarettes already. We go over other people's house. We're told we look like we smell like cigarettes. We don't even smoke. You know, I vape, but that don't leave a smell. Yeah, she makes a good point though, Carla, doesn't she? She makes a valuable point. She's not allowed to have him walk even past the back of the screen, yet he's playing clips of him on their channel. So, I mean, I think that she makes a valid point here, and this is going to get way more intense.
of your dad, not just with our own fan base, but like on other platforms, like outside of our fan base. So we had to nip that in the bud.
Live! It's about backlash, you retard. Boogie faked cancer.
I know, but this is different. This is the type of thing that
How
like
is
puts
it
us.
different?
I'm gonna explain it to you. This is the type
because it's incest. That's why it's different. Boogie faking cancer doesn't directly hurt anybody, but anybody who is a victim of incest, platforming a girl who says it's like nothing to worry about, that's an issue.
The thing that would put a ceiling on the show and stop its growth. These are one of these things that we're
Slow drama day, Daniel's crew.
Only true because you keep bringing it up. If you really hate all the
I find it
backstory
interesting.
that much, don't fucking bring it up every single show.
But
I gotta admit though, like I think that we have something here because one, you know, I find this like I don't expect you guys to be as interested in everything as I am, but you know, for me personally, I find the dynamic interesting. You know, you can learn a lot about. You can learn a lot from watching Keemstar operate. The guy's been successful since, you know, the beginnings of YouTube. So, you know, you just kind of like, plus what else there's not a whole lot else to talk about in the drama world right now. The thing is people, what's up? Ride with me 38. The thing is people see Grace as a victim. So they look at her with sympathy. Ben, they see as an abuser. So they get enraged seeing him. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because, I mean, you know, girls love their dads. Girls love their daddies. You know, I as a father of a daughter, you know, kid thinks the world of me. She thinks I'm a superhero, you know? So, that's an easy relationship to take advantage of if you've got a sick fucking mind, you know? What's up, Pample Moosey Roy?
Grace, it's impossible not to bring it up because it is part of your identity and you were on the show. So it's not just me, it's literally everyone wants to talk about it. And they want to talk about it.
Wait, hold on. So your complaint is that I'm causing a lot of chaos and drama on a show about lol cows?
Yeah. I mean, tell me where she's wrong, though. Tell me where she's wrong. I mean, I guess I get that her dad is disgusting, is a disgusting man. All right. I don't know much about him, but trusting the sources that I know who tend to lead me in the right way on a lot of these things, he's a pretty gross guy. But Grace hasn't been wrong, though, in anything she said either, in my opinion. I didn't know anything about the commentary community before I joined this stream, so all of it is interesting. Well, I'm happy for that, Master Toothpick. I know a lot of you guys came from scam baiting, so I appreciate that a lot of you guys decided to stick with me.
I understand how it may seem unfair, but if this was any other scandal or any other thing,
that is a
right, it would be fine. But this is too taboo. We can't do anything with this.
Plus, Keem's speaking as a father himself of a daughter, so I can understand why this affects him more than maybe Boogie faking cancer. You know, more than likely, Keem's never had cancer. His kids never had cancer, but Keem being a father, that makes sense to me. Because Keem can see why this is so disgusting. Being the father of a daughter, you know, it just, that is a line that is just so far gone that nobody can even begin to fathom the disgustingness that, you know, revolves around that shit. And I love that Lynx is still in this call and doesn't offer anything.
This cannot be a part of the show.
What's the taboo? Nothing taboo has ever happened. I've denied all the allegations.
Well, that's good. That's good. But also, you guys play around with it too much. You troll too much with it.
Well, I'm happy to fill you guys in on anything you missed.
Brought up any reference to it and allowed every other girl to talk about it. I didn't.
Those of us who've been following this shit from the beginning, though, this is like interesting stuff. It's interesting for sure because there's so many dynamics at play. Like we watch somebody get fired, and then the firing pretty much means nothing. So it's like, all right, so the show doesn't mean anything. So now it's just basically a way to just kind of laugh at shit and talk about weird shit. We stuck with it, bro. For your energy, we could well be learning quantum physics, and we would still listen. Thank you, Master Toothpick. That means a lot. I appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Oh shit! Look who's in the chat, guys. There's Lynx. Lynx, why don't you talk more? I would love for you to come on, Lynx, but I know that you might get yelled at by Keemstar if you do. But I have so many questions for you personally.
Bring it up once. You should be holding yourself responsible for that. Secondly, why did you hire me then? You know exactly what I'm here for. You know my backstory.
Yeah, it looks like the Lynx,
as a daddy
Janie.
fucker. By the way, I don't appreciate that, you fucking asshole. And secondly, what's with the deal with like threatening to strike my fucking channel? You're gonna threaten my livelihood because I won't work with you?
No, you guys were like
trolling.
bent out of shape, so I just trolled you a little bit for a better reaction, which I got from Ben, who said he's coming. Oh, come on.
Say you won't. Say you won't.
Soul, drop the link to my Discord in the chat just in case Lynx wants to talk.
Walk it back.
That's
Walk
the-
it back
you
like
could-
the bitch you are.
Well, you can ask the Discord. I literally typed in the Discord that I was clearly trolling like instantly. I was like, by the way, I'm just messing with her. I would never do
Yeah,
that.
you better be, because there's no way you're fucking threatening me and exploiting me.
I'm not
and
actually
fucking
threatening you. I'm
blackmailing
trolling you.
Hey,
I'm
don't
trolling
talk
you.
shit about me or else I'll get your channel taken down. There's no way you're doing that, right, Keemy? Because you're too smart for that, right, Keemy?
Yeah, I would not do that. No, I wouldn't do that. People talk shit about me all the time. I don't really care. It's never stopped me from making a fortune and making my shows successful.
Always comes back to
But there's
money with
certain
him,
things
though.
I know without a shadow of a doubt that will put a ceiling on the growth of the show. And this is like one of those things. Like, you don't
Dude,
understand.
Seriously. You want to talk about scandal, okay? You know there's a rumor that Tina's dad was like touching kids that she was babysitting in her fucking trailer park, okay?
Is that, but see, you can say it's a rumor, but you need more evidence than that. You know there's a rumor, but here's the problem, Grace. You haven't directly refuted the claims that people are making about you and your father. That's the problem. All right, that's the huge issue here. Janie says, hey, I mean, this is Grace's battle. What would Lynx say while they're talking about her dad? Unless I'm missing something. Well, it's not. No, I don't think Lynx should have anything to say. Well, she did talk about her dad though in the previous streams, but I would be more interested in when Grace brings up stuff about being fired and being rehired and then not signing contracts and then just basically not being told very transparently what's actually going to happen. And it does seem like he wants these girls to be available 24/7 to come on stream whenever he happens to feel like, needing them, which kind of sucks. It's like an on-call job 24/7, which, if you're not somebody who's habitually online, which Lynx seems like she does have a personal life, I can understand why that kind of sucks.
You want to talk about scandal? That's something that was actually reported to the police. There's no fucking scandal with me. It's just shit you talk about because you're obsessed with my dad's fucking cock. Get off of it. Get a life. Get a life.
So aggressive.
Like, who are you? You can't even lie to your own fans. Your own fans aren't going to believe that. They're not going to think that Keemstar is the one that made the rumor with you and your dad. That shit existed long before I even met you. What are you talking about?
You made the rumor, dude, but it's been old news. That's an old allegation. All that stuff is bullshit, but it's fine if it's drama for the show. But this is where I don't understand. This is what
we're happy to have you, Lynx. Again, I know obviously, I'm sure there's a million people who are trying to get you online right now to talk, but if you want to come on, you're more than welcome. Again, like I said, I have tons of questions for you. I always have big influencers on here that I interview. I know I don't have a lot of people watching right now, but I make up for it with my charm.
Why? You are impossible to work with. You're creating a show about drama, and you're telling me this is too dramatic for the show. There's nothing that's too dramatic for the show. You were looking at old lady's pussy on the show last night, laughing about it with your friends.
You will come on, Lynx? Is that what you're saying? You're saying you will come on? That'd be awesome. What's up, Zamolius? Zamolius. I am here to take your raviolis. I don't know. I'm just fucking around.
Friends, you want to talk about being moral or ethical? You're not. Don't give me that fucking bullshit.
Hey, real quick.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, that's right. You
Go
silent
ahead.
or were you silenced?
Hold on,
Well,
Grace.
someone else was talking when I was talking, so I shut up. That's all. I was just being polite. That's all, Grace.
The bitch you
Go
are,
ahead,
shut
Ken.
up.
I apologize.
Go ahead, Ken.
Grace's friend Lala
She was probably saying, of course, like for saying thanks for being here.
wants to come in and say something to you. Are you okay with that?
No, I don't know that person. They're
Okay.
fucking weird.
Okay.
No.
He's scared. He's scared.
I mean, sure, yes.
I gotta admit that Grace got balls for going after Keemstar like this, but I think this is exactly why Keem likes her, though. Keem, he gets that this is a value. Kim says, "EG lately, my nephew has 3 kids, and you have my support." Thank you, Kim. I appreciate that. Tell your nephew who has 3 kids that we appreciate their support as well. Dad joke. Yes, that's me. Yeah, I don't want to really talk about it here. Was it my place? Yeah, no problem, Lynx. I'm never gonna pressure anybody to come on. I gotta do my job though. I gotta shoot my shot. I'm back. Had to go shopping with the BF. Well, I hope you got a lot of cool shit, Sarah. A lot of cool shit. Plus, I know you guys probably get yelled at all the time for when you go on. I am no longer a queen, so yeah. But like, are you really not a queen, no Lynx? See, this is why I want to talk to you, Lynx. Like, this is some good shit. Like, but I understand if you don't want to come on. But I wouldn't ask you about Grace and her dad or anything. I just would be more interested in your experience. I don't know that person. They're weird. That made no sense for him to say. Oh, yeah. Are you talking about her friend that wanted to come in? Yeah, that's the Lalo person that, or Lalo, who was going to, who did the video about her dad.
So everyone's going to believe that Keemstar.
Going to put a ceiling on the show.
Yes, everyone is going to be convinced, Grace, that Keemstar is scared to talk to one of your little orbiters.
We're very nice people, by the way, Lynx. We're super, super nice people. We're all a bunch of hippies. We're not like, other commentary channels where we're trying to like get content out of you. We just generally enjoy conversation.
Yes, I'm terrified.
Seems like you are.
He's the dude that
got tips on last week.
Too much drama. We can't have drama on the show about drama, by the way.
Are you done spurging out and crashing out? Okay, good. I would say I would really focus on.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, Lynx. I'll send you a friend request on Discord. It's just the same. My name's the same as it is here. Hang on, I'll play this while I send her a friend request.
Grace right now. This would be a time to really focus on Grace and what Grace is doing.
Why is she sitting with her legs open? I was wondering that too.
Else's fault. Because you legitimately did fuck up. We've had multiple conversations over this, and you fucked up. It's on you.
If you want to play your power trip games with mentally ill women,
thank you, Lynx,
and get them to suck your dick and sit there licking your cock, and Tina's all up in there, and Boogie's all up in there, and they're tongue in your ass, and you got your own little collection of dick suckers, go ahead. I am not here to do that. I'm here to be entertaining. You've cucked me in every single way. You hired Grace Thorpe, the girl who streams with her dad, for your show about girls. You say you can't stream with your dad on your own channel. You can't bring any of your fans into it. You can't have
find how to add a friend.
Then fine, fuck you. You don't want me. You want somebody else that you can control.
I always forget how to fucking do this.
No, I want you because you have an insane amount of fucking talent, and I think you would literally blow up and be a massive
Discord
star,
is my weakness here.
But I do need to be able to control my talent to make sure I build the company in the right way because I have 15 years of knowledge in this industry.
You want to control your talent? Hold on. You want to control your talent? Then sign me. Send me a contract. Pay me. You want to control me? Then pay me. That's how it works.
Well,
if we're collaborating for free, don't give me your bullshit. I'm paying you in exposure. That's what every scumbag says.
I didn't say that. You just made that up. I didn't say that. You already knew that you were getting a cut of the show.
Go to your profile,
already
then
knew this,
friends.
right? You were
No,
getting
I
a cut of
didn't,
the
dude.
show.
I never got a contract. I never signed anything. There's no agreement between us. As we could just be random strangers right now. You told me I was coming to South Carolina to sign a
Yeah,
contract.
but I see like
I never got a contract.
I just see edit profile.
Yeah, well,
You
I
wanna
don't know
control
why.
me,
You should have
Add status.
You should have had that contract already. And
All right, cool. I will. As soon as I figure out how to do this, I'm gonna send. Oh, friends. Okay, there it is. There it is. Okay, I got it. All right, I just sent it. Might take a minute to get there. I'm sure you're probably getting a ton of freaking friend requests online after your engagement in this little series here.
I think it's pretty reasonable. I think it's pretty reasonable, Grace. I think it's pretty reasonable that if someone owns a show and they hire you to be the person on the show, that they do have somewhat control over what is said on the show that they own. Like that makes sense, right, Grace? Like,
yes, that makes sense. But I think you're missing a big fucking
little
part.
bit.
You never hired me. I didn't sign a contract. You're not paying me. I don't have a paycheck.
No, not really. I'm shocked. I figured like the dudes in that audience would have been like, like all over you, because it's a bunch of neckbeards. So they tend to do that. You could always call Lynx. I'm just saying. I'm a super super nice guy. But if you if you're in the middle of something, I totally get it. But I know that everybody would definitely probably enjoy that. Maybe once you see that I'm such a nice fella, you'll call.
Check.
I did have Xylee on. I don't know if you know Xylee.
I'm not your employee as of right now.
Hey, Grace.
She covers a lot of this stuff.
Send me a contract.
And this was never about Keemstar controlling every aspect of your life.
My volume's low compared to the
one
computer.
rule.
All right, let me turn this down a little bit then.
Cool.
Is that better, Blue Jay?
If you
The point I just made. No. Respond to the point. Don't run away from that. You say you want to control me. What's on your show? I'm an employee of your show. That's fine. But then pay me. Send me the contract. Give me some kind of written confirmation.
People in chat are saying you refuse to sign.
Yeah, that's what we do. We peer pressure here. You are missing the massive implosion on locale right now. Is there? I don't have my setup ready right now. Otherwise, I definitely would. I appreciate that, Lynx. What have you been using to get on the show then? All right. So Victor says there's an implosion happening right now on locale. Let's go take a look at that. We can react to this in real time. Why we have Lynx here. I didn't even know if they were going live tonight, but I guess they kind of go live every night.
Turn that light on right quick. Right. Thank you, baby.
Now
Turn
you're
that
showing
light
your
on.
husband. You
King
said
of
you
Earth
wouldn't
Savage.
disrespect him.
Well, he came and brought me a drink. There's toys there. There's some toys here that I got to open up. There's toys over there. So there you go. There's my room.
Made it.
You happy now?
The room does have an carpet wall to wall. It is official.
Well, yeah. This is this used to be my daughter's room. Then it was a playroom before you start looking at the spots on the carpet.
I was using my setup, but it's not working right now. I totally understand that. Oh, your phone shows members only, by the way. Yeah, it always says that, but I'm not a member. I don't think. Yeah, see, I'm not. I think members only mode's for chatting, because I'm not a member, so it should allow me to watch it without Keemstar getting mad.
And you're just sending
like me.
I'm not mad at you. I just thought you were just going to see your house.
So are they like auditioning new people? Personally, I think they should just keep the original 4, but it doesn't sound like Lynx. Lynx, did you leave on your own accord, or did he like fire you? And when I say fire, No, Lynx, I'd rather talk to you, to be honest with you, because I've been covering your story for like the past couple days. I've been covering your story for like the past couple days. I'm actually putting together a whole video right now about this whole situation. So even if I can't talk to you now, I'd love to, interview you for the video, and I could do that on your own time. Basically about how like firing means nothing, hiring means nothing, because none of it makes any sense at the end of the day. Savage actually did really well tonight. Tina went insane when she started talking. I guess there's a lot of history there. I got fired and then decided not to fight to come back. Yeah, Lynx, I think he'll probably reach out to you, though. I think he'll probably come back and get you. This is, it seems like this is like Keemstar's MO. And it's not like the Tommy C situation where you're going out and like putting him on blast or anything like that. I wish your phone had Discord, because then we could. It's all fake. I agree, BB Gobble. I think it's all fake too. That's what my personal.
You want to know the real reason?
You literally fire. You literally vote off Becky in a big dramatic showing online, and then you bring her back literally the next night. You bring her back the next night, and then act like none of it ever happened. It's like, why? Where's the stakes? There's no stakes whatsoever. Because all that did was really steal a cool moment from Tina switching last second on, changing her mind from voting for Grace to voting for Becky. Now Becky's still there, like, kissing everybody's ass. Did Becky get fired too? I haven't. See, I've been covering all the stuff leading up to here, and then I was just going to recover this stuff later. But.
And I'm telling you, you put me off a date, and I was ready to die alone. I'd rather
so I'm missing a lot that's happened
look
recently.
At you across a fucking dining table for the rest of my life. Look at that face and the way you talk and the way you fucking act. Jesus.
I prefer to not come back, to be honest, but I don't think it's fake. If it is, I'm not told about it, but I'm for sure off Queens as a host. See, here's my thing, Lynx. Lynx, could you? If you don't have the ability to video chat, could you audio chat with me, like on a phone call? I think because I was talking to Zali on a phone call earlier. Again, no pressure.
Well, would you look at that?
It would just
Someone's
be
guilty
easier
of
and
being
more flowing if I was able to
badass.
like actually
Chick
speak
Lugs
to you
approves
as
this
opposed to
message.
waiting
Link
to read your
subscribe
chat.
to the channel.
Tina put up a video yesterday saying kid behind the camera fired her, and none of that was even mentioned that in the video. I wasted my time watching it. It's complete garbage, and so is KBAC channel now. Yeah, see, that's what I'm doing. I'm making a video pretty much calling all this out, that it's kind of pointless to invest in this show at all if none of the stakes matter. Like, you can literally say anything and get people to have a reaction, and then all of a sudden it doesn't matter even the next night. So it's like, why would I even continue to watch? I could, but LCL is live right now, and I'm trying to do a few things at once. Yeah, I totally understand. Well, I appreciate you picking my stream to say hi in, because I know there's a lot going on right now.
Jesus Christ, man. You sound like every motherfucking video.
You just look like a
Who's this
tramp,
girl?
for real.
Keem just doing work. All I got to do is sit here tonight. This is great.
Thank you.
So now all these girls are going to come on and play
really
this
do.
up.
It won't get far, honey. Trust me. You
Really?
won't
You
get
think
far.
so? Just
You're
say
a
you
dime a
do it?
dozen. You're a dime a dozen, honey.
Oh my
You are
God.
a dime a
You know what?
dozen.
I'm gonna hop off and cry about that. JK
Please
actually
do.
don't give a fuck
Do you
about what
do you need
think.
some tissues for your issues? Do you should?
These girls are all copying the same thing that everybody was doing before you guys got there. I'm not sure how I'd be as an ACC YouTuber other than my art YouTube. You know what, Lynx? Sometimes there's nothing to it but to do it. Just dive in. If anybody ever acts like they know what they're doing when they start YouTube, they're lying. All right? Keemstar didn't even know what he was doing when he first started. He was calling people racial slurs. That's how he got famous. Like, he just got lucky. And that's all this is.
Oh, how long did it take you to come up with
Do
that
I
one?
do I need to tuck you
Entire
in?
time?
Do I need to tuck you in real quick?
Yeah, actually, can
I
you?
think I do.
Can you, Gammy?
You want me to? You probably would like that. You
Yeah,
probably
I
would
actually
like that.
would like that. I liked it so
You
much.
would. You look like one of them little sluts.
Yeah, she could start a
that I used to,
podcast
like, slap
easily.
around.
Get her,
Totally.
Gabby. Get her, Glammy. You get her. You both are fucking.
Glammy, don't come up here fussing
Get her,
at me. I
Glammy.
don't even know
Get
you.
her,
I'll
Glammy.
be nice if you're nice to me. You gotta be nice to me. Shut up, Tina.
I'd be nice to you. You aren't nice to anyone else.
Shut up, Tina. Shut up, Tina.
I feel like
Shut
you
up, Tina.
deserve the
Shut up,
energy.
Tina.
You know?
Shut up, Tina.
Shut up. The energy you're trying to receive.
Why you gotta use my government name, Tina? For
You
real? Why you gotta do that?
You get her, Tina. You get her.
Your channel,
And now they're just screaming at each other again.
you nut bar.
Who are all these girls? Where did they all come from? Are these the girls who were auditioning to be on hosts? I'm getting flashed right now. Sorry, guys. The dog was flashing me. Yeah, I think Lynx could easily start a podcast if she wanted to. You got more clout right now than most people who are starting out.
You ain't gotta tell my government name up here. What the hell's wrong with you?
Y'all blowing up my ears for real.
Oh, hey,
Y'all,
Boogie,
you know you don't have to scream for every.
You ain't used to this kind of shit.
What I hear,
Used
Tina?
to this kind of shit. This is how we get. This is how me
Hold
and
on,
Tina
let
talk to
Tina
each
have
other.
the floor for 1 second. Tina, what is
There
it?
you go.
I don't give a fuck. Call the police. You're gonna need the police to get me off of you. Seriously, and I will take the fucking charge because I'm pretty sure there's people in around the surrounding areas of Somerville that will bail me the fuck out that day. How about that, bitch?
You pissed me off that day. You pissed me off that day.
Hell yeah.
No. Tina be coming for my family.
No.
She came for mine. She came for mine and didn't want no reputation. She didn't want to get back. You are lying. You are lying. You are lying. Play what you said first. Play the context of it. Play what you said to me first, bitch.
No, you're
These girls are literally copying everything. These girls are copying everything that you guys did, Lynx. They're literally copying everything that you guys were doing. Honestly, it should just be the 4 originals. That's it. Just put the 4 originals up there. It was perfect. Lynx is the shy one. Grace is the loudmouth. Tina is, the crazy auntie, and then Becky's like the sister that's overachieving and always has her hand up at every question. BB Gobble, if you choose someone like Tina, the lowest trailer trash ever, you think she can act? No, she's just loud and got that from Angry Grandpa. Fake. Yeah, it seems so.
Just talk shit and make threats like that if somebody ain't done that to me. You are a liar.
You
sure the
It
hell
feels really forced.
Because you came for my family. You came for my family, you
Sav, you're trying way too hard to be like Tina.
Yes, thank you, whoever you are, random girl.
My family, bitch. That don't mean you get a pass when you come for mine. I'm coming for yours, ho. So shut the fuck up. Fuck what you talking about, Tina. Fuck what you talking about.
What is even happening?
No, you're a fucking liar, bitch.
Get excited, because you know you were trying.
Yeah, loud noises.
Oh, come on, do it.
I will drive there next week, bitch. You let me get my shit together. I will drive there. I ain't got shit to do next week.
What are you going to do? Beat up a lady with one leg?
I will. I hope you're ready.
In
what
Minecraft.
You gonna do?
Yeah, come on, Savage.
Yeah,
In
last
Minecraft.
time I said I was gonna pull up, you talking about you gonna get your son on me. Why you gonna get a
No,
dude
you did
on
not.
me?
You said you're
And
gonna have
he's
your
7
husband
foot
beat up my
tall.
son. You said you're gonna
No,
have
you're
your
a liar.
You're a
You're a
liar.
liar.
My
You're a
retarded
liar.
son.
You're a liar.
My
You're a
retarded
liar.
son, Savage. My
You're a
retarded
liar.
son. You're a lying bitch.
You've called my children god awful names.
Hopper can't go in there because it's members only. I ain't paying for that. No, it's not. You can watch it, Hopper. You just can't chat. But you guys can chat here if you want, obviously.
I don't even know him. You're a liar. You're a liar.
So members only is, I guess, chat. Because I'm not a member. So, and I have access to it.
You called my son.
Lynx is the shy girl next door. Lynx is the shy girl next door that may sacrifice you to Satan if she feels froggy enough. Yo, it was funny because we did like that death, marry, kill thing, and we said that Lynx would be the girl that you make the wife, Grace would be the side hoe, and then Tina would just be the crazy auntie you got to put up with, and then Becky would be like, I don't even know what Becky would be like, but she didn't win. she didn't win anything.
Yeah, you're fucked up.
That wasn't a voicemail.
What's up, J Sauce?
Yeah, yeah, doing it for everybody to hear because you want to be a big shot.
By the way, guys, did you all know that J Sauce was a star in the show Hercules with Kevin Sorbo back in the day? Just saying, that's the kind of cred we bring here.
Hey,
sack of shit.
hold on a minute, Savage.
You
Shut up.
said
Listen, can I
and
say
that
something without her
just proved I
yelling?
did
Can I
not.
say something
All right,
without her
Savage.
yelling?
Let Tina have the floor.
Shut up. We could go back to Dylan for the win because Keem took him out. How about that, bitch?
Why
Remember?
are we going to 2016?
Yeah, let's do
Why
it.
does the lady look so familiar at the bottom?
No,
I
get
hate
your
you.
little
You're
munchkin
cloud
land
chasing
motherfucker
bitch.
then. You want to go all the way back? Go get old Waterhead Brandon.
Yeah, this stuff is definitely fake.
Oh,
I was on with Xylee earlier. I don't know if you guys know Xylee, but oh my god, I gotta turn them down a little bit. They're just screaming at each other. Yeah, I was on with Xylee earlier, and I asked her about why this seems all so fake, and why you could fire someone one day and the next day they're back. It doesn't seem like there's any kind of like stakes in this game. You know what I'm saying? Like you have a cool moment where Becky gets like betrayed, and then you bring her back the next night. You know, Hopper, I appreciate that.
Get in. You go to
are
hell,
a
bitch.
liar from the pits of hell, bitch.
Yep.
And
Glammy,
you
you're
know
still
it.
muted.
Go ahead, Glammy.
All right, Glammy. Hello, how are you?
I will
Help
say that this episode of Locale Live has
Same,
evolved
Victor.
into
Same.
Trailer Park Wars.
Like if you kick off
And,
Becky, kick fucking Becky off.
Kind of there for it. Where'd Savage go?
Although I don't want Lynx fired.
My head is fucking pounding.
Lynx has my admiration now for just coming to my street.
I didn't know I was gonna get up here and argue with Savage. This is fucking ridiculous.
No, this is a good. I think you're owning her, Tina. She's showing her true colors right now. I think you owned her.
Listen, she clout chased from 2016 to get where she is. Never did shit for anybody but clout chase off everybody, call people names, blah 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 blah. And she got a cease and desist from Michael too. So she ain't no better than me.
Give my fucking mod back, dog. You took my mod away from me again.
Give Tina her 10 cents that she earned from AdSense.
Oh, good. Okay, sorry.
This is some Jerry Springer bullshit. Oh my god, we said the same thing earlier, Victor, on Xylee's stream. We said that it was Jerry Springer basically online.
Hi, Hayes.
She's pretty.
She's a serial killer, Tina.
Okay, that's no problem.
She is cute.
You're muted.
I'm good. Sorry, you guys.
That's the girl Dexter, right?
The internet, though, the bar on the internet's so low.
I think that conversation has started off great, and then
That's the way to be, Lynx. That's the only way to promote your show. Like I literally go around I go around to all other people in my niche too and talk to them.
How does anyone wrangle that? How does
You
one
can't.
person?
You can't without the ability to mute.
Yeah, I've learned to just let it happen. I used to try to get in some one-liners and talk over it, but I just let it happen now. It seems to be the way.
Yeah.
Boogie don't got no one-liners.
Funny how everybody thinks because y'all are cute, y'all are pretty, and you don't have what poor living establishments that y'all are better than me.
Yeah, I'll
But
be
I
honest.
slap every fucking one
Lynx
of you
does
with
seem like the
talent
most
on a
normal
regular.
one.
No, Savage.
Lynx, let me ask you
do a
something.
video.
How are you even considered a locale? Do you even have a history online that would be considered locale-ish? Like, that's where I'm confused most. I get why Grace is. I get why Tina is. I get why Becky is. But for you, like, I didn't know really anything about you. And you don't seem like you have, like, that locale personality.
That's funny. My mom's like, don't.
I see you, Jammer.
All I got on me is poorness. You ain't got all your rug. Excuse me. You know why that piece is in the front of the door? Because my dad removed it so the fucking door was too big at the time and it wouldn't take the carpet. All our carpet is wall to wall. Thank you very much. Except for in front of the front door when we replaced the motherfucker.
Shit, I got no carpet in here. Should I be ashamed?
I don't know if that
it's hard
motherfucker
wood.
makes me less.
Look at that, Victor. Lynx already following you. You're making
I'm
it.
just me. I don't think I'm better than you. And I appreciate the fact that you held your own. She came in here screaming. Oh, my ears were... Oh.
Not really, no, but I don't think the show is about locales. It's going to cover locales. Okay. Maybe you were hired to be the Tard Wrangler. Maybe that's what your job was. Maybe you're the Tommy C.
Opportunity for her to grow her channel or make money or both. She don't give a fuck about nobody. She'll step over everybody. I do not know her kids. I had a conversation for months with her on the phone.
I was gonna say, how'd you get on my Wi-Fi?
Out the dog called the dog the N-word.
Is Tina so bad off that she can't be a Qualcomm? She got one leg, BB Gobble.
12 because we were trolling.
I guess she could be in a chair.
A couple people on the internet saying, "Mommy, there's bugs crawling up my legs," and you're gonna try to use that as I'm a nasty person. Only time CPS has ever called on me is from a troll. So fuck off, Savage. Fuck you.
Okay, so who's this Savage lady? Are these people who all were doing the auditions?
That's on period.
So, Tina,
You
you're
know,
right
Tina.
on this. And I think you're right. Like, as someone who can admit that I came from, like, a very privileged
Oh,
life.
she's drunk.
I can, like, I don't have the talent that Tina has. That's something you can't buy.
What are you
Hold
doing?
on.
I want to tell you something.
Me and Tina have paneled up before. Oh, have you, Hopper?
Better than anybody, but on my own right, I definitely feel like I'm talented. But I would not like sit there and tear you down for your house. I
She's
think
not a
that's-
bad person. I just don't get along with her on a regular, okay?
Yeah, then I think you were probably the
There's
It ain't
some
out of
people that you
jealousy.
just
either
don't need.
that
It's not out of
Lynx
jealousy.
or Keemstar thought you were pretty. I mean, he is picking girls that I think will attract a male audience too. Because I don't think that he's expecting it all to be women. I think that he's getting there's a reason he picked you. There's a reason he picked Grace. And then Tina and Becky are kind of the yin yang. And it's not even like Becky's like super like unattractive or anything. It's just she is compared to you and Grace.
I've already dealt that fight.
Savage was the one who couldn't get her mic to work the entire time. Oh, gotcha.
That's
I want new people to fucking argue with. I want to get to know new people. Maybe some poor people who don't think they're better than everybody because their husband works 30 hours a fucking week or day.
What is Tina talking about?
Hello.
Poor people.
Completely.
And
And then even if you like watch TV, like watch crime and stuff like that, you shouldn't try to.
I was picked because I've been in a lot of past episodes and very involved in the Discord.
Right?
That makes sense, Lynx.
That's just
But I
too
do
much.
like puppy.
We don't do the threats in here.
I will say that Keem does do a good job of rewarding his community. Tryouts like American Idol, except who is the worst actor to fake and beg for money? I know. Well, that's good that Lynx. I have more respect for Lynx that she didn't have to ask to be on. She was offered the
Make it
role.
work.
Because me and Xylee were talking earlier, and we couldn't figure out like why so many people want to desperately be on this show, other than clout.
In, but I think it can unify. Tina, do you see it at all, or are you anti-Ruby?
What?
Although I will say, Lynx, I wish you would talk more.
Like me? Do you see me? Do you accept me?
I mean, I don't even know you to give you an opinion. I don't even know you.
I don't even know you, bitch.
I know you, bitch.
Ruby though, why do you need her acceptance?
Exactly.
I need all her acceptance because it gives me a rush.
Ruby, give her the elevator pitch.
Dude, everybody's just so forced. So forced.
I am a legitimate crackhead in recovery. Look at my fucking room. I live like an animal, a log. That's a big
Oh,
giraffe.
I like that. We keep
Bring
our
a lot
children
of
like
fucking
me.
show.
Hell yeah.
I'm a dumpster fire with good intentions. I already run a dating show and have a once a week show on my own channel, so I'm familiar with that format.
Look, do you really think though that this is gonna impress Keem? Like, you could suck up the Boogie. And, first off, Wings doesn't even look like he's interested in this at all. He hasn't even looked at the show. He's just there to collect his check. Boogie is playing with his dog. These girls are talking to no one.
Yeah, it's a
Are you
show
Chuck
that the host.
Woolery?
What's that?
You Chuck Woolery?
Huck? Woolery?
We're a little too old, Tina, for her to get that reference.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, Tina. That
Chuck
went like right over
Woolery.
both of our, like all of our heads.
Yeah,
I can
Okay, so
see,
you're running a-
Lynx, I can see that now that I know that you weren't a content creator before this show, it makes a lot more sense why you're a lot more quieter than I originally thought you were. Because I thought you were a content creator before
It
that.
seemed like Grace said that she told you to come over here.
Yeah, rest in peace,
That's
Chuck
true or not true?
Woolery.
What? Dude,
Yeah.
she's trying to start shit. Look at my channel. Look at her channel. We have been fucking enemies.
I
And that
look-
shit is serious. She asked me to come on the show off the jump, and I said no because it's too dark and it's not
Okay, but
fodder for a show.
okay, wait,
she
wait,
gets
wait. You
punched
just
in the
said you
face
didn't-
showing up
hey,
my porn.
Hold on, Root. You just said you didn't. She didn't say that to you.
Oh,
What do you
I
mean?
researched
got
it.
caught in a
I watched it. I watched
No,
it.
you're retarded
No,
and don't even know what's going
no,
on, cat bitch.
No. Okay, first of all, she doesn't have to be retarded. She doesn't know what's going on. Fact.
It's giving retardation.
doesn't-
I'll
no,
give
no,
her
it's
another
not.
chance.
It's not.
It was giving
No, it's not.
retardation. It was giving pick me, and you didn't.
Wait.
Oh well, Lynx, you'll be fine. You're gonna get a ton. You're gonna get a ton in. Although I will admit, there's one thing I've learned on YouTube. Like, I have friends that have some channels that have 7 million subscribers, and they've given me shout outs and stuff. you know, it does a little for your channel, but it doesn't. Like at the end of the day, if the content's not there to keep people coming back, they you know, they won't. But 500 and you being on this show, even the brief time that you were on it, like you're gonna be fine. You're gonna cross. You'll probably pass me at no problem.
I came here because I wanted to steal her job because it's fucking hilarious and I'm the better candidate. And I don't fuck my dad.
Listen.
You said she said that you didn't, that she didn't tell you to come on the show, but then you said she did tell you to come on the show, and you said no, but then you were still on the show.
You guys are just mixing something up, or I said it in a retarded way. I have my own retardation, but she didn't tell me to come on the show. I came on the show as payback for the bitch, and I thought it'd be fun, and I actually think I'm perfect for the job.
I'm sure you do. I'm
feel
sure
like I've been
everybody
training my
thinks
whole
they
life
are.
for this moment.
Well, what do you mean the payback? I don't understand. What is the payback? She's good.
Okay, so this bitch made a 4-hour documentary, and why?
681 ain't bad, Hopper. I went from 250 to like 1,500 in like a month because I had one video that did really, really well. So sometimes all it takes is one video.
On any kind of we're pulling any kind of
Yeah,
shenanigans.
there's Lynx's channel if you guys want to go.
They're too stupid.
Show her some love.
Listen. I went and watched.
I know my chat will go subscribe to you.
I went and
It's a
watched.
good 20, 30.
You sat on Ben's lap. Then you ended up.
I used to be friends with them. I used to be friends with them.
I'm friends with Boogie, but I don't want to get into bed with him and Desi.
They burned the bridge. Chucker.
Okay.
Oh my god.
No.
I was yeah. Everyone has low moments. That was
How about I think
my
you're
lowest
here
moment
to?
of life.
How about I think you're here to infiltrate? How about that's what I think?
You really think that?
Yeah.
Dude, can I get like references? Can I get my whole fucking 8K channel as a reference for me right now?
Your
Chat.
entire
For fuck's
YouTube
sake.
channel, your entire YouTube
yes.
channel is about Grace, dude. Like your whole life.
No,
is
it's
about
not.
Grace.
Pull up
You
one
already
video.
know
Like,
Grace.
fuck off it. Her channel's about me. Her channel's about me. You don't even know what you're talking about. You're trying to get with her because you're a fucking loser who wants the cheerleader to glow sunshine on you. You fucking remarkable human being.
See, Lynx, look how popular you are already. Everybody's following you.
She can hold a candle to you any day.
I offered her a place to stay to live with me. I tried so hard to separate them and to get in between them, and that's why they burned the bridge.
You wanted to fuck her.
She wanted to fuck me. She tried.
Oh my
It seems like hating Grace seems to be your whole personality.
She's jealous of Grace.
100%. That is a fun little insult that people like to pull out when they're.
Yeah, this is not a show that I'd be interested in. It's like the original 4. It's got to be the original 4. That's what captured me in the first place. I think Keem knows that. Lynx, I would not be shocked if you get a call. Like, let's just be real. It's going to be you, it's going to be Grace, it's going to be Tina, and it's going to be Becky. That's what the queens are going to be.
I don't know you from a hole in the. Oh, sorry, Tina.
Exactly.
Go ahead, Grammy, talk. Oh, go ahead, get it.
Just for a check, Zamolius.
Everyone.
Wings is there just for a check.
Sit down, little girl. Listen, I don't know you from a hole in the wall, and yet every
Oh my
single
God.
thing you've said out of your mouth has been Grace. You have shown me.
Fake news. I didn't talk about her the whole first time.
Is Grace.
This is,
Damn right.
Your personality.
like, if Savage gets on this show, I'm never covering this again.
Like it's funny, like you try to.
She looks like a lady who just drinks too much wine.
Posted the letter L. I know that is fucking crazy.
Okay,
That is
wait
the
a minute.
craziest
No,
shit.
there's not. It's just everybody shouting at each other.
What can we all agree on?
I also posted mad W.
Get him in a ring.
Right here, Ruby, shut the fuck up. What can we all agree on? What can we all agree on?
This
You're a
is
boss
fun.
in your own
Judith is
right.
out.
It's not about how much money you have in the bank. It's not what kind of
I'm
clothes
broke
you
as hell.
wear. You stand
Oh,
up
I'm
and
shocked.
walk. You put your pants on one leg at a time. That's what makes you a boss.
I don't even
Right?
think Tina would be good for it. Maybe low-cal blood sports version.
Controlling other people.
She's good for the one-liners, but she
Grace,
doesn't.
You're not. You're not Grace.
Right now, they're all working off of Tina, and that's not how Tina should work. She works off of Grace. She works off of Lynx, and she works off of Becky.
I have friends.
She works really good off of Becky.
She has nothing.
Listen,
But yeah,
keep
I'm
saying
super
that.
jealous. I just
Why
wish
didn't
I
you
was
go look for your own
in
job
the fucking
then? Why did you
human
go look
shit
for your
filled
own job
RV,
then?
exploiting my family
Listen,
issues and selling me
Listen
shit
here,
for pennies.
Fire crotch. Why did you go look
Firecrotch.
for your own job then?
Why does everyone
did
have
you
red
want me
hair?
to
It's
take-
two-tone.
I don't give a fuck if it's 2-tone, 3-tone, 4-tone. Your tone is pissing me off. Shut the fuck up and listen. why did you go find your own job then? Your own identity. Why did you want to come over here and take over?
What do you think I'm doing? And plus,
Think
I just had
Glammy-
a job that
Yeah, I
I'm going
missed
to
all the
eventually leave for the
auditions.
superior,
So I don't know who any of these chicks are.
and I'm trying, bitch.
You should have never done that. You're not a boss enough to do that. You should have kept that job. A real boss would have waited till they had that job. You really were that secure?
You don't
We
get
weren't.
the job until you
We
have one
weren't.
set up.
We weren't. What made you secure?
I have a
What
show
made you
either way,
secure?
so fuck you.
Well, fuck it. Well, that
Yeah,
don't
no
mean
worries,
nothing.
Lynx.
Fuck you
Your show
sideways. Who
doesn't
gives
make
a fuck?
money. Like what?
I get by a little bit.
How much you make on
I
YouTube?
hope so. I hope you get to be successful.
I'm currently demonetized, but
Oh, that's great.
How are you demonetized?
It's for stupid because I like K-pop, so I make little K-pop edits, and I got a repurposed content thing. It's annoying.
Oh, so then again, just
Everyone
like
has
you stealing
flaws.
Grace's
Yes, I like K-pop. I'm
identity,
so sorry.
You like to use other people's shit to build your channel. You ain't got
Tina.
nothing of your own.
Yeah, pretty much.
That doesn't land if you've seen my channel. It's almost entirely
It does
original
land.
content.
It does land.
Was it,
It
just a
doesn't.
copyright issue?
Yeah, it was just for a K-pop short. It's fucking just dumb shit.
Aren't you too
No.
old for K-pop?
That's not how that works. You have to continuously reuse content to get demonetized. They won't do it after just one. You have to continuously reuse other people's content without changing it or doing fair use.
Thorpe and I was a crackhead. That's all. Like that's.
I was also a stripper. I was
And
a criminal for.
So you were ragging on me for what I do for work, yet you were also.
If she was demonetized on another
retired. I don't wanna do
monetized
it
channel, won't that demonetize that channel?
I don't care that you do.
I don't know, Victor. I know that if she was banned, she wouldn't be allowed to be on another channel. But apparently, Keemstar found a loophole through that. But I think just that alone, Victor, would get her disqualified from being on this show.
I'll fucking bitch
Oh,
with you. Got up and started shaking your fucking assets. So you mean to
You
tell
want me to do it
because
again?
You do it
No,
again.
thank you.
Yeah, do it again. That shows your real fucking value in life.
That's uncomfortable.
I feel like if anyone is enjoying that, that does make me feel valuable because I'm getting old out
you're
here.
losing with your words, so you figured you'd turn around and shake your ass. Matter of
Yes,
fact, your
exactly,
ass
yes.
talked better than you. Your ass had better content than you.
That's fair.
That's a fair
Now
point.
let Glammy talk. Let
be a little
Glammy
more-
fucking talk.
Oh, thank you. You gotta have more
All right,
security.
I want to go back to the other video I was watching, mainly because I can't take them yelling at each other anymore. But I want to go back to Grace screaming at Keemstar.
To sign.
Between us.
People in chat are saying you refuse to sign the NDA.
Don't forget,
or
I'm a
sign whatever you
crackhead, guys.
had
What's
when
yeah,
you
Jay
went to
Sauce.
Katie's house.
Sign shit. I already
We're deep in the weeds
Katie signed
here.
that. Okay, cool.
So look, you know what I think is going to happen is that I'm pretty much sure that we can't work together, right? I mean, I think
I'm
that's
sure we can't work together if this is the way you're gonna treat me. We're not even working together, dude. I don't work for you.
I mean, she's right though. If she hasn't signed a contract yet, yeah. Keem had someone else make the channel and basically say that he was just a talent for the channel. Interesting. Yeah, and then they changed that rule after Keemstar did it. Yeah, it's pretty much over now. Yeah, Victor, it just seems like they're just shouting at each other. I don't know. That doesn't do anything for me. At least with the Gray stuff, there's a story here. You know.
We're collaborating. This is a free relationship as of right now. If you want to control what I do on your
no,
show,
you were being brought on as a host of Queens, and you were
Yeah, but there
going
was
to
no
be
confirmation.
hired. Well, we didn't
you
launch
were
the
gonna
show
be
yet.
hired. You fired me because my dad walked behind me to pick up a glass of water. You're irrational.
Yes, I did.
You're
Yes, I did.
irrational.
That's not irrational. It was like one rule: keep him off camera. Grace, how come the entire Locale Live universe, right, agrees with me? How come they think, well, Keem told her to keep him off camera and she fucked up?
They don't agree with you. They don't agree with
Yeah.
you. Read your
I
own
mean, your
Discord. They don't
fans-
agree with you.
Grace is really good at thirst trapping. She knows exactly what she's doing. There's a reason she's throwing her legs. Chow DC, I'm right behind you. Yeah, I know some of you guys aren't digging the Locale Queen stuff. That's fine. But you know, I like it.
No.
Your fans might agree with you.
Anime jerk off millennial fans, even them, they don't agree with you. They say it was bullshit.
See you, DSB.
The same way it was bullshit why you fired Lynx. It's not actually a job if I can be fired and hired at any point. That's not a job. That's just your own personal power trip.
Make sure you tell me
Grace,
before you
what
leave,
kind of
Jay Sauce.
work experience do you have? Do you know what a job is, bro?
I know the difference between a job and
How old is Grace? Grace has got to be like in her early 20s, right? What is she, like 21?
someone's dick.
Dude, it's not about
And I'm
sucking
not
my
into
dick. Listen, it's not about sucking my dick at all. It
My
really
lips will
isn't.
make men run
I
away.
had to make certain
Don't be that
rules
way,
to
Sarah.
protect the brand because the brand before it even launched was being attacked
Oh, I thought you said you were leaving DSB.
because of your father.
So
Like-
my dad can't come on the show. He can't even walk behind me to get something. But
No.
you can play clips of him and title the stream after him whenever you fucking want. How does that make sense, Keem? Either keep him off
And
the
you
show.
just said thank you.
You keep bringing him on the show. You slander
Oh,
him.
just bitching, just oh, you saying thank you because I changed the. You're saying thank you because I changed the. Because I changed the video. Yeah.
He doesn't say, "Hey, that's
Dude,
not okay."
first of all,
to me.
first of all,
You bring
I
him on the
may
show,
be
you title the stream
Grace.
I've never had the chat move this
Grace,
fast, so I'm
let me
kind of
speak.
trying
I
to
may
move
be
with it. You know
one
what I'm
of the
saying,
only
guys? Bear with me.
people online in a place of influence that
Not
has
on a
been
live
very
stream,
charitable
Daniel's
to your
crew. Not on
father.
a live
Because
stream.
I have said, and I maintain this, I don't know what's real and what is
Yeah. I mean, we all know Grace is a. I don't want to get in trouble with the fiance, so Grace is a hottie. We all know that.
trolling. When you brought up that clip being out of context last night,
In fact, when I met Miss lately, she looked exactly like Grace.
what did I say immediately? Oh, you're right. This was out of context.
That's true.
So listen, you're acting like I'm unreasonable and I'm on this power trip. No,
getting
I
there,
just
Sarah.
know
I'm
this
getting
is the
there.
type of thing that would tank this project, and we have too much promotion. We have too much mojo going into this. I'm getting text messages.
I know Daniel's crew. Once we get to the end of this video, we might wrap things up. I want that sweater that Grace is wearing. No, it looks cozy. Yeah, it's a nice sweater. She got a nice wardrobe. I'm telling you, your fiance, you said Grace was hot. Yeah, she heard me say it before. It's just if I say it twice, then I get in trouble.
From YouTubers of extreme influence that I haven't talked to in years that are like, oh my God, I'm addicted to this show. You don't understand. This is going to be a major fucking hit. This show is going to crush, and there's a lot on the line, and we can't take risk like the hate that your father gets. And the
First off, I don't think that Ben would stop the show from getting popular. You know, it's just like when you meet, you know, a girlfriend and you meet her dad. You could dislike her dad, but still date the girl. Like, so, like that's why I think Keem just doesn't like Ben, and doesn't want anything to do with him. I think this is all just for content's sake. You know, he'll find a way to make an issue out of about anything just to be able to have something to talk about, and he's good at it. I gotta give him props.
best
Okay, Keem, it's just frankly irrational.
Grace would be like a 10 if she was mute and didn't maybe. Yeah, that's a big issue, Victor. Yeah, the whole banging her dad thing is a big issue. It's a big issue. Yeah, Kat probably won't like that. Watch your words. She knows I'm loyal to her. Does she live in her van? It's an RV, J-Sauce. I think she lives in the RV with her dad. Don't forget the pigtails. Yeah, exactly. She knows how to play the game. She knows how to play the game.
If you don't want the hate that my father attracts, then why are you playing clips of him and titling your streams after him? It's just frankly irrational, Keem. It doesn't make sense.
Also, I don't think Ben wants Grace to leave Thorpe TV because I think at this point Grace is the only pool for that channel. You know, it's the only pool that channel has. Nobody's coming to see Ben talk. If I was like drunk and nobody said anything about her dad, maybe.
I never brought him up once. You brought him up.
Yeah, J Sauce, you weren't here the other day when we were talking about this. Oh no, you were here when we were talking about Hawk Tua. So apparently, there's a rumor out there that Grace and her dad have like romantic moments, and I'm not gonna get into the details, but you know, let's just say it's pretty well documented on the internet that her and her dad's relationship is pretty blurry sometimes, to say the least. I could tape her mouth shut, maybe. Yeah, she would. What's that whole? What's that thing from Suicide Squad? That's a whole lot of pretty and a whole lot of crazy.
Times on 3 separate like pilot episodes. It simply doesn't make sense.
No one could argue about the angle she chose. Automatic 50% viewer increase. Yeah, she just started off the video with her legs spread.
To be honest,
like an invitation.
To be honest, I'm really glad that I did bring him up because I brought him up and showed that clip, and then you corrected the record. I think that was good for our show.
I know, and Victor, J Sauce was in Hollywood, so she's been around some crazy people.
Our audience and you and your father. I think that was a net positive.
But fine. That's fine. And that's fine. That's no problem with that. But you're saying he has to be off the show completely. You don't want it attached to his name at all. You don't want him involved in any way. So why in the first place would you bring
Yeah,
up
I can see some of you guys aren't fans of these girls. But they make good content. It's good to talk about. It's interesting stuff.
Well, there was a huge controversy, right? After the rule was set in place that no Ben Thorpe at all, we find out Lynx is on the friends list. So it's like, bro, like, dude, I'm gonna obviously have to.
You don't know that J Sauce. He could be a middle-aged man.
Lynx now.
But you're still bringing his name up and bringing up clips of him, even though you say to me, keep him as far away from the show as possible.
You're
It
just
is your
missing
show.
the point.
I admit.
You're missing the
it's your
point.
show.
Grace, I brought you on. You were going to be one of the hosts, and instantly.
Yeah, he was saying, sorry you had to learn about Grace and her dad.
I got to.
This is when we need a punching. Yeah, I'm going to download them, J Sauce. So guys, if you didn't know, if you guys have ever seen the Kevin Sorbo show, Hercules, J Sauce was in that show. So we're going to grab some clips of her in that from her episodes, and one of them she knocks someone out, and we're going to use it as a meme in here. Hello, great streamer. You stream so really well. Yeah, get out of here, dude. FPS Diesel or Shamu?
Tidal wave of Keemstar is
Diesel.
fucking supporting
He makes
groomers.
good vids.
Keemstar is hiring
He shouted
groomers.
me out.
Keemstar is hiring Grace, and even though Ben won't be on the show, Grace is going to give her money to her dad, which is going to support more abuse. Do you know how much shit I have dealt with, me and my brands, me and my companies, because we were going to hire you? I'm allowed to protect my
she did get a
company, the
spammer.
show, and including you.
They're coming through on Kick now.
Like I'm not some control freak like you're painting me out to be. This was a smart.
Did people have a backlash when Boogie faked cancer? That you're promoting?
I don't know, J Sauce. I think that a lot of middle-aged men watch Keemstar because Keemstar's in his 40s. So Keemstar's been around for a while, and those who've probably been longtime supporters of him are probably around the same age as him. So I think there's a lot more middle. I mean, look who's on his local live show. Boogie, who's like in his 50s almost. I see you, Jammer. Boogie's in his 50s. Wings, I don't know how old Wings. Wings is probably the same age as me, believe it or not. I don't even. And so I think that there'll be a lot of people who will be watching this.
Putting somebody who faked. Okay, so what the fuck, dude? It doesn't
So
make
I
any
punished
fucking
him.
sense.
I gave the audience what they deserve.
You don't. You're saying like I'm gonna make you a big star and
He
stuff. You
likes
don't
me.
even
I'm
tell
his
me if I'm
daddy.
gonna be on the show or not. I have no security at all, and you want me to give my all and change my brand and be who you.
This
want
was
me
a
to
year.
be. And as
Wait, this was a year ago though, before the arrest and the RV, etc. Yeah, see, I don't even know. We gotta watch that FPS Diesel video because I don't know the lore behind the Thorpes, but I know I've seen the videos of them like hitting each other and stuff while they're live, which is crazy to me. But yeah.
no, even that's not even the slightest job security.
That's right. Soul knows how to ban people
you
on
know
Kick
I'm
now.
traveling with him. You said that's fine, even though you don't need to approve shit. But you say it's fine. I'm in a hotel room with him. You don't tell me whether I'm coming on the show. Am I supposed to sit out here for 3 hours in a freezing RV, waiting to see if I get 15 minutes on LolCow Live at the drop of a fucking hat?
She's so right here because this is one of the things that I feel bad for these girls for. They can't go out. They can't do anything just in case Papa Keemstar calls them and wants them to come on live. That does kind of suck. Like, it would be better if they had a set schedule that they knew they had to go on. Well, the first link was from Shamu. Okay, we'll have to check out. We'll check out both of them. I'll take a look at them. Because Ziley told me to check out FPS Diesel's video on them. I saw her still has a ban hammer. She does. Oh my God, the arrest from the RV was crazy. All right, maybe we'll watch it. This video is over in a minute.
It's
All right,
unreasonable.
well,
I'm
I
not
don't know.
mentally ill enough to be abused by you and your power games.
Well,
You're
yeah,
gonna-
it's the
you're
relationship.
Gonna lose out. You're gonna lose out because I am the glue of that show, and Tina is gonna get old, and Becky and Lynx are largely irrelevant, although they can be funny at times.
Yeah, I noticed that, Victor, because I remember Local had a schedule, and now they just go live every night, you know? I remember watching that live with Ziley and Diesel. Yeah, I know they're pretty close. Yeah, I think Grace got a very valid point here. Like, all right, I got to give up my whole entire night just to get 15 minutes on Local Live. That kind of sucks. And I don't think their return's very good for that, you know. And if Lynx is any gauge to that, she said she only has 500 subscribers on her channel. But then again, I don't know if Lynx even makes content, so that could be a reason why too. But if 500 subscribers just from being on Local, that's pretty good. He's very flippy floppy. It's hard to have a life around Keemstar. Yeah, because you know your life revolves around him. He's got main character syndrome.
All right, Grace. Well, listen, this is what we're gonna do moving forward. All right. As of right now, you are not confirmed to be on the show. Let's have a day of like reflection. How about that? And then we'll come back to this conversation.
Reflect on this dick, bitch.
Yo, beautiful.
Reflect on this.
I was gonna say
dick, bitch.
she still would be good for the show, guys. That's just my own personal
Yeah,
opinion.
kind of. J Sauce.
That was interesting.
He does have like a grip on these people because he literally turned around Wings and Boogie's whole entire career, so now people are eager to work with him. And there's this overarching narrative that big streamers can make you famous overnight, which, by the way, guys, that's not how it works. I wish it was how it works, because then I'd just call in a few favors and I'd be set. But you have to really, like, you know, you got to make content too. It's hard making content unless you just go live. If you just go live all the time, it's easy. Streaming is a piece of cake. This part's easy. It's when I make my other videos that's really hard. That stuff's hard. Like the video I'm working on around this topic, which I'm gonna have to add now, stuff because so much has happened since I started this video that my video's already outdated. Grace had a great ending there though. That shit was fire. I know, and then she knows exactly. Like I know Keem always says that Lynx knows how to play him, but I think Grace knows how to play him so well. Because Keemstar knows right now that if he doesn't put Grace on the show, that people are going to be pissed. All right, let's see if we can find the Grace Thorpe arrest video. Or is it Ben's arrest video? You can't just hook the fish. You got to play it and reel it in. Yeah, you're right. Ben Thorpe arrest footage, the prison arc recap. So that's Shamu. We got swatted at our campsite. Darius slaps Grace Thorpe. Danny slaps Grace as payment for staying at his place. She seems like she likes it rough, doesn't she? Ben Thorpe arrested after kicking Grace Thorpe on live stream. Is there any videos of just the arrest part? Grace falling to do a single push-up or failing to do a single push-up. I mean, I can't blame her. Those push-ups are hard. Dude, tell me these aren't clickbaity type, clickbaity freaking things here. Tell me it's not clickbaity. Everybody knows what these faces are. If you've ever watched adult footage, you know. I'm into body cam footage. Thought this said Keemstar can't handle his queens. He can't handle his queens. Or Exy. If he could, he wouldn't be hiring so many. Or trying to find so many. All right, let's take a look at Shamu's
in the
video.
Adult Correction Institute of Rhode Island, and his prison arc is well underway. Later in this video, I'll play the arrest body cam footage.
Grace acts like she's a moral vanilla girl next door, but everybody knows this bitch secretly loves getting tied up and beating the shit. Yes, I'm getting that vibe too, Victor. I'm getting that vibe too.
But first, I'd like to do a recap of events as to how we got here. Both Ben and Grace have a history of physically abusing their family members.
Great. And I would love it if you and Jem could
Yes,
really...
I did. I had to.
Ben hit Courtney upside her
Ben is
head.
referring to the night he assaulted his son, where thereafter, when they went inside, Ben slapped Courtney so hard that he broke her glasses.
And why did you have to? Because
You're acting crazy.
When the kids were younger and Grace and John were fighting, at one point, I gave them 2 knives and said, go ahead, kill yourself.
Forget it. I'm done. Forget
You just told... I was just...
Forget it. Forget it.
Just messaging him to see...
Yeah, all she wants to do is just...
My ex Hollywood Ben Thorpe
It's just like it's coming. Ow! Fucking bitch. Get up.
Oh, conveniently, she's in her panties.
I scream. That sexually explicit conversation in front of him.
That one seemed planned. That one seemed planned. The pulling the hair. But look, her glasses are literally broken.
Retard. You know better than that.
This is the kind of stuff people will do to get clout online, guys. This is the type of shit they will resort to.
I didn't know Joe was behind me.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. And
You didn't know? No, that's a lie.
Okay.
That is a damn lie. You didn't know Joey was right there behind you?
no, I can't see him. Look at the screen.
Turn your head around. He's right there. You saw him. I'm not saying it's a big deal, but I'm just saying that's a lie.
Okay.
They said it's
Kicking, I think that's his son. Now that doesn't seem fake. Yeah,
That's
clout.
all I have.
Victor, I've been on this this like crusade to point out how the internet is like this gold rush now of people trying to find riches and fame online, and it's just, and they will literally resort to any type of craziness to do it. It's really insane. If I talked to my mom like that, I would have gotten my ass beat. Yeah, I agree, and I could never imagine putting my hands on my mother like that ever.
That last video was Ben's first domestic violence charge when he assaulted his son while his son was trying to flee the house. Then on March 9th, Ben did this on livestream.
Oh, here come the tears.
Keep doing
Here
it.
come the tears from baby.
I stopped myself from crying. I stopped.
Oh, but that's perfect, isn't it? That's even better.
It's garbage, though.
No,
I
that's
don't...
even better performance. You look like you're gonna cry, and then you hold back because you're so afraid of daddy doing something to you, right?
No, that's literally not why.
That did not seem fake. Okay, that one did not seem fake. I'm starting to understand why Ben is such a piece of shit. From what I remember with that one clip with his son, his leg was in a cast or something. See, because guys like Ben, guys that look like this, tend to be abusers. How do these people relate to Keemstar? This is Grace. This is Grace Thorpe. She's on, she was one of the potential hosts of Locale Queens. So we're just learning about her past. South Park did an episode about being a prostitute for attention. Holds even more water today. If he's laying on the couch staring at his daughter. I know. And then, like, and this is all playing out on the internet, which by all means can happen.
All bullshit all the time.
I mean, she looks like she's like a teenager doing this.
Never end.
That's literally not why.
Never end. I'm like out of Never end.
I'm sorry. Oh, I did. I don't mean to do this.
Ben would be arrested for domestic assault.
See that? Yeah, even if that's played, he really kicked her. You know, I don't think that particular clip though was fake.
And Grace Thorpe would.
Kid behind the camera started it like this with AGP. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I like Kid behind the camera. I'd love to do a documentary. There's so many people I'd love to do a documentary on, and that's how he got big, right? He did the documentary on Boogie, right?
Later that night, take the arrest footage to notorious horny man and aspiring porn star Hormaxer to review Ben's arrest.
Joke for the stream. Can I even see him?
I guess she was doing a live stream.
Let's be quiet right now.
Yeah, J Sauce. It seems that people do stream this. And you notice how, like, when he kicked Grace, like, she instantly started blaming herself? Like, that's messed up.
Don't worry, Grace.
No, she's not doing a corn channel. As far as I know, I don't think she got an OF. It's just like Jerry Springer, but self-platforming their dysfunction. Yeah, exactly, J-Sauce. And that's exactly what Keemstar's doing, too. He's turning all these people, all these, like, white trash people into celebrities online. I've talked to Ben. He's cool. Told Grace, I like this guy. Was that when you were on your speed date with her? So he was arrested because of the kick, right? Because that's cleared DV online. I mean, yeah, I caught that on camera. This is our This is real. The crazy thing is, this is way more realistic than anything else. The stuff here that we're watching, like, this is the part of the internet you don't see. MP, what happened with Keem? So we went over to visit. We already went through a lot of the history with Grace and Keem, and even Lynx stopped by the chat. So right now we're kind of watching some history on Grace Thorpe, who's one of the contenders to be the host of Locale Queen. So we're just learning a little bit more about her, because the video we watched right before this was her telling off Keemstar on the after show.
Okay. Based on.
I'm gonna have to get it. Yeah, J-Sauce.
So in Rhode Island, that's
I've golfed a few times, Michael.
Domestic violence, simple assault. All right, I understand you have your YouTube podcast and everything like that, wherever you guys joke, but essentially.
But it was a joke, and I don't have any problem with what happened.
Our hands are tied, okay?
Was it a joke though, Grace? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? I mean, either way, you're promoting. See, here's the problem. Even if this shit is set up, even if this shit is like all like set up to be moments that they create for virality, you're promoting other people to do this within their own families. You know, do you guys not see that? That's where this is really fucked up, and that's why this motherfucker deserved to get arrested, in my opinion. You know, I don't care if it's a joke. A lot of people actually, even if you aren't actually kicking your daughter, which it looked like you kicked your daughter, and it looks like you kicked your son too, a lot of people actually deal with this shit in real life. Lord knows I have. I don't get how this stuff is okay to me. It should be on the same level as what people are calling CP right now. Yeah, domestic violence is a serious issue. I feel a lot with the Thorpe TV. It's an exaggeration, but not saying it's entirely fake. Yeah, I think that there are segments that are set up, but other segments I think are a little too realistic to kind of to do that.
So what's gonna happen is he's gonna go to the station. He's gonna be
yeah, I know, Janie,
and everything like that.
The next day, Grace would take to live stream to do this.
Play into her bullshit, and they're gonna say that Ben is like some abuse victim, or sorry, that Grace is some abuse victim, and she's being abused by Ben.
Well, hold on. I just want to put this out there. There is some abusive stuff going on. First of all, there's like a trifecta of abuse.
Why?
What the fuck are you doing?
I renounce female rage. I'm sorry. I don't like being a woman who's angry. I love men, and I'm sorry if that offends women. I fucked up in my own ways, but I love men, and I hate female rage. I hate what it's done to me. I hate the devil. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Get out of me. I hate it. I don't think women are bad, but Jesus Christ, I've had enough of being a woman and being just lied to because I am one. I suck. I'm evil. I have a lot of evil. I have a lot of bad habits. And
I'm one and the same, Janie.
The men that have tried to help me, including my father, and if anybody tries to take that away from me, I just think it's bullshit.
Grace was pretending that Ben was still in jail But the next day, Ben would come onto Discord to admit that he was at home during Grace's performance. Many of their viewers thought that it was her father, Ben, that told her to write "I love Dick" and "slut" on her forehead. So they asked him.
So you were not in jail yesterday, Ben? A bunch of people are hitting me up to ask you that question. You were out yesterday?
He was, but he was pretending to still be there, and I think he told Grace to do all the... Ben, did you tell Grace to draw on her head?
This part was scripted?
Be honest.
Did you get out this morning, today, or did you get out yesterday?
How do you feel about what she did about that? I'm curious.
Daughter, losers like you would report me to the police, and I would go to prison.
Well, maybe you shouldn't fake kick your daughter then on stream, you jackass.
Okay, so you can't tell us that you told her to draw a slut on her head and do all that, but I get you. I get you.
I can tell you that, but then I would be incriminating myself.
Ben would then do a single stream after going to court earlier in the day, where he would release a transcript he took from memory. Ben was refusing to take a public defender and instead was insisting on defending himself. Here's how that ended. Judge, your theatrical presentation in the courtroom isn't necessary. This isn't Judge Judy. No TV cameras here. This is real life. And in real life, you have people who change stories all the time. Sometimes people invent stories. Sometimes people just do criminal actions because of stupidity. 2000 PR. No contact with Grace Thorpe. Do you want me to refer you to a public defender's office? Ben, no. March 20.
So he has a no contact order with her. I don't know when this happened. When was this video made? 7 months ago. So this wasn't even all that fucking long ago.
29th is your next court date.
And now she's hanging out with him every single day.
With a no contact order in place.
No wonder Keemstar doesn't want this piece of shit on locale.
The Thorpes were largely staying offline. Everyone knew they weren't obeying the court order no contact.
Even if it's fake, it's
probably
disgusting.
a good idea for them to stay offline. Then Ben decided to go on
Yes,
Lauren
Daniel
Delaguna's,
Screw, exactly.
where he admits they are traveling together in the RV.
But let me tell you the lore on this guest before I bring him on. He is one of the most disgusting people, not only on YouTube, but in the entire planet. He is known, I swear to God, guys.
Yeah, probably because Grace wanted it lifted, if I had to guess. She seemed like she was completely under her dad's control. The fact that they blow off a no contact order messes with those who really need those contact orders. Yeah, true. Unless it was for an extended set period of time.
This man that I'm about to bring on is literally known on YouTube and everywhere else for having sexual relations with his own daughter.
Lauren, how are you?
You're such a piece of shit. How are you?
See, Blue Jay, how'd you know my interview with him wouldn't go exactly like this?
Thank you. I'm doing good. I recently went to court and
For beating your daughter?
For what?
For kicking your daughter?
For domestic violence, yeah.
Against your daughter? Yeah.
Well, not really against her, against the state. She was fine.
Yeah, you're right, Jesus.
So, I was wondering if you could give me some advice on that because I didn't have any counsel, but not official advice because you're
I'm
not.
legally not allowed to give legal advice outside.
No,
of
just as a person.
Okay, fine. I'll give you life advice. Here's my life advice: stop sleeping with your daughter.
Stop what?
Stop sleeping with your daughter. Stop forcing.
Well, we're in an RV right now, so I can't. What do you think? I should get 2 RVs?
So you're legally
Hi, J Sauce. Good to see you.
Separate from your daughter. I have offered your daughter a place in my apartment to get away from you. I think
Yeah. No, I know. While there's a no contact order, I'm just saying, like when we're traveling, I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay. I shouldn't. You're right. This is gross. He is disgusting. He's a really bad person. My advice to you, Ben, is to convince your daughter to get some space from you, to leave her alone.
It seems so. Look, Keemstar's not going to be able to get her away from her dad. If nobody else could, why would he? It seems like this guy has such a hold on her. Xylee told me that Grace is like dependent on her dad for money, which she wouldn't need to be if she just played her cards right with Keemstar.
Stop abusing her. Stop abusing your other kids. I don't know why you're here.
An interesting side note is Lauren would actually later text Grace to say that she called a friend who is a state representative in Rhode Island, and he called a bunch of friends to find you a good attorney. It's a bit odd given the interaction I just played, but that's YouTube for you. It's insane to put it mildly. The judge kept a no contact order in place each time Ben had court, and finally after 2 visits, it seemed that they were forcing him to get a public defender. Then, only 1 day before Ben was due in court, Ben was surprisingly arrested for breaking the no contact order.
Shocking.
Here's what happened.
Oh, Cam, here you go, Daniel's crew, some Cam footage for you. Yeah, it seems like he's got a really gross...
How you guys doing?
...fucking hold on her.
Mr. Thorpe? And you're his daughter, maybe?
Yes.
Which we know what she looks like now.
And said that you guys aren't supposed to be together or something like that. Does that make any sense to you guys?
Why is he all out of breath?
You're breathing hard. Is that because of your walk?
We're a little off shape.
Yeah, no, that's okay. You guys live in East Greenwich?
Looks like they ran from wherever they were.
No, I live in
I grew up in East Greenwich.
Okay. You live here now, or?
My mother does.
Your mom does. Okay.
I have a court date tomorrow.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Do you have any idea on you, sir? And you too, ma'am? Do you have any idea?
I do.
How old are you?
21.
Oh, okay.
So she's 21.
So, great. And, how you making out, sir?
She's gonna... This totally makes sense why she enjoys, like, the physical stuff.
Yeah. Are you still living on... Let's see, you still living in Warren, Ben? In Warren?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
They were probably trying to run from the cops and hide. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking too, Blue Jay. That's why they're out of breath. We're out of shape. She's got grocery bags. I guarantee you they probably went live, showed that they were together, and then a bunch of people called, and then they were like, oh, crap, all right, we need to run. They should have split up if they were smart, but they can't for some reason. They can't seem to stay apart from each other.
And Grace, how about you? You same address or different address?
Same address.
Good. I was hoping that's
Well,
not
we're
it, Sarah.
Together right now, obviously.
Okay. So, somebody called and said that you guys are together and you weren't supposed to be together. Could you want to shed some light on that for me?
Yeah, we only have one automobile, so I mean, I don't know what it means, no contact order, but you know, it has to do.
It usually means no fucking contact, Ben. That's usually what it means. That means that no, communications and definitely no physical touch.
With this,
not standing within 2 feet of each other.
Situation is probably whoever called is someone who watches our YouTube stream, and so.
Well, that's why it's. Maybe you don't want to put everything on YouTube, but that's what
I know. Yeah.
We have not been together.
But that's.
At all.
So that's so the bottom line is
yeah, they're not a joke, you're right.
Is it so there must be some kind of something going on. And somebody called. So you used to live in Warren. And you still live in Warren.
Yeah, he is bad at playing dumb DSP.
I have an RV that I basically, because of the no contact.
I'm gonna speed this up a
so
little
you,
bit.
So you are aware of this no contact order.
Yeah, we're gonna look at him this time, and then we're probably gonna not talk about him again.
Okay. And your wife, is she in the picture? Somehow? Does she live with you, your mom?
No.
She's hostile to both of us.
I'm sorry?
She's hostile to both of us.
She's hostile to both of you, okay.
Probably because you're fucking...
I'm just going to do some checks, and then we'll go from there, okay? So
I'm
you
sorry.
live in an RV, sir.
I'm sorry. I wasn't sure whether or not these two were knocking boots, but I'm pretty sure of it now.
I mean, the problem is, like, where we were living.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether the contact thing is like, can you? So I've just been staying in the RV.
And you live in RV.
But technically,
where is the RV at the moment?
It's right in that park over there.
Oh, and it's a little park by Lenihan Lane.
The playground?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. And how did you get here?
Oh, he picked me up and we were just.
Ah, there you go. That's all you need to arrest him.
From Warren. And how did you end up? So you ended up here because you live here and you're with the RV at the moment.
I just was gonna go for a walk.
Yeah, down Big River,
I'm
maybe.
sure you were.
Yeah. All right,
Fucking
let me.
liar.
It's fine. If you want to take me to jail, it's fine.
Well,
I gotta go to court tomorrow anyways.
Let's
I can
that's
take
great.
an Uber home as well.
let's do some checks first. It seems like you know there's something going on.
Yeah, it's one of these things where like there was this thing
I have
with the city of
begged the
Warren
judge
where we were
to
on
release the
YouTube
order.
and we were doing what we thought was a performance. They thought it crossed the line. And so even though
It did cross the line. It did cross the line. You want to know why? Because there's actually people out there who actually have to go through this shit.
I said it's fine.
And it's not something to joke about.
And then, so tomorrow it'll be resolved. And I, you
Now,
know,
I want to run a couple quick checks.
yeah, it's confirmed, so you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let me see if my radio will reach way out here. Probably not.
How old are you?
21.
Not once has anybody ever like outright denied this. Not once has like Grace has never outright denied this. Ben has never outright denied this. They always play coy with it because they like the idea of it being out there. Yeah, she's a victim.
160. Could you?
But she's old enough now, and she should know better.
Do you go laughing rapidly? There was someone who wrote
160.
I grew up in Sunday. Is that why
So you're from Warren. Okay, my dispatch is still getting a couple things together. So you got here through your dad. This is your biological father.
Yep.
And so how are you gonna get back
So
if we have to
gross.
do something with your dad?
I would either take the RV.
Oh, take the RV.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Do you have any weapons?
That, and also they did say what they did was not illegal when they're in the States and making that type of stuff not illegal. Yeah, you're right, Blue Jay. I remember Ziley saying that to me earlier. I'm invested in this story now. You would be surprised how many people CA. Yeah. Jamie, she definitely knows better. The factor is if she has the means to remove herself from the situation. Yeah, that's true. Well, if an opportunity on that show can't get her away from, I don't know what will.
On you, sir? Obviously a gun, but pocket knife, anything like that. Okay.
Because if she wants to be a YouTube star,
yeah, we're gonna do that. But
this makes so much sense now. Like this makes so much sense now that Keem doesn't want anything to do with this, especially being a dad. Oh, it's so fucking gross, Sarah.
I'm just waiting for my dispatcher to get back to me. This is a new body camera. See, it's so new that we all don't have them yet, but we are recording. Okay, just so you know.
Yeah, it's her normalcy. It's
okay. So where is your ex-wife? She local?
She's in Cranston.
Okay. I'm just wondering. So
She's not ex.
you're still
We're in
married.
the process.
Oh, I gotcha.
yeah. I wonder why they're getting divorced. And
You're how old are you now?
21.
You're 21. This must be a. This is just a ID card.
Yeah.
Do you have a license?
I have a permit, and they told me the DMV, if you have a permit
Oh, so she's gonna take the RV? She's gonna take the RV with her permit? I don't think so.
over 18, you can use it as a license. You can drive by yourself.
Do you have it with you?
I have it back at the RV. It's in my purse.
Okay. In other words, if we want to let you drive, we need to make sure you have a license.
Yeah.
This is not a license.
Maybe in
and then
Connecticut it's
we'll have to
different,
allow
but
her to drive the van. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'll tell you what, since we know a lot, and we're probably going to be having to take you to the station, sir, what we're going to do is I'm going to pat you down, and then we're going to jump in the car. We're going to go, we'll take a ride to the RV.
I don't feel bad for them at all. I don't feel bad for them one bit.
And then we'll talk some more over there. How's that? Is that cool? Yeah. Now, why don't you take this young lady? And, sir, why don't you just, you're pretty tall.
Yeah.
just face my car over here. If you don't mind me asking, how tall are you? Holy shit. All right, let me just, you got anything on you at all? Your phone? All right, what's your first name now? Okay.
I wonder if Grace Thorpe has ever had a boyfriend and how her dad felt about it.
Hey, just hop in the back there for a minute. I won't put any cuss on you. Hello. I just put him in my car because of the, so what do we got? Okay.
He's a monster, and she knows how to get untrapped. Yeah, if she wanted out, I think she could.
The little park by Lenahan.
It's amazing, though, how
Right, so
what
his
kind of power
daughter's here.
groomers can have over their
So,
victims.
21. She says she has a permit. Haven't had a chance to check it, but we're going to check.
Her permit has expired, and she has never gotten an actual driver's license still. Wow. Hi, Nina James. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for the info. That's wild. At some point, what point do you... It doesn't take much to do your license test. It's free, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe like $25.
Check that. He's given her permission to drive the van away. In other words, so we don't have to figure out what to do with her because she's from Warren.
She has a 10th grade education with no GED or high school diploma. Yeah, it seems like that makes sense, Nina, considering her dad probably didn't want her going to school and meeting a boy or something. Like, this screams, absolutely screams to me incest. Everything about this screams to me incest. She still drives around all the time with no DL. No, Jesus. Yeah, well, see, there's a difference between being a lolcow and actually being a danger to society, and it seems like right now she's a danger to society.
And this gentleman, is that the case?
DSB.
It's not between him and somebody else. It's between these two. Okay. Well, yeah, well, this is Grace, so. All right, so we're going to be taking them in. All right, and we're going to go release Grace unless you want her to come in for whatever reason. Okay. Yes.
Isn't she technically breaking the no contact order too?
He's going to what? Oh, yeah. All right, very good. I'll be on the way in a few. Yeah, thanks, bye. All right, so the protection order is confirmed. We're going to go to the van. She has the key. We'll drop her off. I'll just get her info, and then she can drive the van, and then we have to go in with him. All right? Thank you.
What's that old saying? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes? That's exactly what this means. Yeah, let's hope not, Daniel.
All right, so one more time. You don't mind if Grace takes the van? Yeah. That's fine? Okay.
Grace, what is fucking wrong with you, girl? What the fuck is wrong with you? This man is gonna destroy your life. He is gonna stop you from achieving anything you want. Now I understand why Blue Jay was so adamant about me not having him on.
I'm sorry, sir. What was that?
I should have never doubted you, Blue Jay. Never doubted you.
Receive a call for service, or we're going to initiate a call for service, we have to turn them on. Sign of the times, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's good for you.
Yeah.
Transporting the female party back to.
What do you do for a living?
I'm helping my daughter.
I'm helping my daughter.
Okay.
That's what you do for a living? With a no contact order?
It's a nice school.
Yeah.
We're going to check that out. Just give me 1 second, okay?
I know, but you know me. I got to see it for myself. I'm stubborn like that.
Oh, you got it. Oh, shit.
So she can stay here with the car?
Yeah, she can call somebody. Let me just double check on it.
Look at the shady ass fucking spot they are in too, man. Look at the shady. Look at like just this shady area. They decide to meet in like the middle of fucking nowhere. Why do you think that is? And why do you think he's got an RV? It ain't because he's touring the town. I'm sorry. I'm convinced. I am 100% convinced. Now you get it. I understand why you didn't though. You just didn't have the correct information. Yeah, I always need the correct information. I'm glad I didn't wait to watch this either, too, because this is going to change a lot of my opinions on a lot of things. Oh, this is bad. I'm sorry. I know Xylie's hesitant. And she said she wouldn't be shocked to find out if they were doing something, unnatural. But, I don't know, man. Why the RV? Why the RV? Why in the middle of nowhere? Aside from the no contact order, Sorry, EG, you are not WG? What's WG?
Oh, shit. So she can stay here with the car? Yeah, she can call somebody. Let me just double check on it.
I just noticed your beanie. Love it. Thank you. It's cold up in the north. Oh, you called me WG.
see.
Yeah, that's winning. WG stands for winning greatness.
5 days ago, we're just going to advise her that she needs to call somebody.
We had a lot of new people in here tonight, didn't we?
It's okay that somebody that she
didn't
elects
seem like
to
we kept
drive
many
the
of them
advisor.
though.
Is that fair to say? Okay.
I got to start wilding out more. But we did get some new subs, so that's cool.
All right, I'll be right back. All right.
If you want, I could try to find when Ben was arrested when he was hiding in the RV.
Grace, here's your ID.
Was
and your permit. Your permit
Is that
expired
not in
2
this
days ago.
video?
As a police officer, I could, I can't say to drive the van because your license is expired. You have a phone?
Yes.
Is it working?
Yes.
So I'm going to advise you to contact somebody. Come over here. With a second driver, so they could drive the Sprinter back to your house or wherever you want to go.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
But your dad's going to go to the police station and deal with this protection order issue. All right? So obviously, he's not supposed to be calling you about the result of what is going to happen with us. But he's going to be fine. Okay?
Unfortunately.
Seems like you're worried about him. I understand he's your dad. But we have to take him in because of this protection order. All right? Okay.
Girl, he is ruining your life. He is going to make it so that you never have success ever. Dude, like, what a... Wake up, Grace. Wake up. No, this is not the video. Give me a minute. Okay.
Ben is currently in jail without bond, and his next court date for a status conference will be Monday the 29th. I'll post any updates about the case on Twitter. Thanks for watching.
Deserves a fucking break, and if they're not going to give her a break, I'm going to break them in half. I don't give a shit about going to jail. You can kill me. I don't fucking care. I'm not going to stand for it.
Yeah, seems like a real good guy. Let's see if what's going on. Let's see if Local's still alive right now.
A chance to shine. I got no problem with it. I did try to keep my control of the first part of the show, have them all on one-on-one, let me and Jordy get an opportunity to interview them, get to know them a little bit better. It's way more fun just watching fight. Yeah, King's right about that. Boogie, my N-word, he gave me the pass. Big Broski, no, you can't say that word. I'm glad I didn't have text-to-speech on. Boogie, my N-word, he gave me the pass. No. Cody P says, if you guys want, I can fix the permissions of the roles that it perms overriding server permissions. How can I read this twice? It didn't make sense once. It's a command. That happens with Discord. Cody333 is my Discord.
He broke the NC numerous times, and actually he is still fighting that case. He is seeing a court-ordered therapist now. Yeah, I don't think he'll ever admit to actually sleeping with his daughter, but I think that it's safe to say that he is doing something that would be shunned upon by most people.
Read that one twice. If you guys want, I can fix the perms of the roles that have perms overriding server permissions.
Post it in the inbox with timestamps. You are a legend. Let's go. Let's see here. Going to eat. Yeah, if you guys haven't joined the Discord, check it out. We have an awesome community here. Something happened to the Thorpes with Xylee Gets Real. Let's go. What was the 10704? 10704. Jared will take care of him. I don't know. It seems like they keep letting him out. All right, so this is shit, I didn't put in the right. I got to put it in the right one.
But Jared or his heat, because that's
when you get the time. I recommend watching the whole live stream. It's crazy. I'll have to listen to it at work tomorrow.
like
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Xylee, you better have purple hair. That's all I'm gonna say. All your characters got purple hair.
I hear something. I don't know if it's a
5
radio.
months ago.
Go right there. Go. Yeah, the mirror. Right there.
Right there. Yeah, he's definitely in there.
He's in there.
He's right there.
Oh my God.
Come out now! Can't open it.
Benjamin, get out.
I can see it there.
Come on, Benjamin.
Oh,
There
right
he is.
there. Oh.
Oh, there she goes.
Okay, so what happened leading up to this? I almost kind of want to see the lead up to this. Like, did Grace come out of there too?
You know that guy is so excited. Look, she's typing furiously.
I want to see what led up to this. I like that he's getting caught in it, but I kind of want to see. I almost want to see, like, is the whole thing the police interview? Okay, so this whole thing's a live stream, and then the cops show up. I'm just gonna watch it on quick speed.
Thank you for the 50.
Thank you for the 50. Lord have mercy.
So the cops aren't there yet.
Hi, Michael. Bail money. For me. They tried to arrest me.
They didn't. Never once did they try to arrest
They didn't
her.
even touch you, bro.
Girl, what?
All right. Now we know.
Can you just open up your dad's car so we can look inside, make sure he's not there? If he's not there, we're out of here.
I'm not going to answer any questions without an attorney.
From what I remember, Grace wouldn't let the cops inside the RV because her dad was hiding in there when they had the no contact order.
They know that the car's in his name, so it's not even her property.
They got to
Wait, is it in his name?
Yeah, did you hear what they said? They said his car. His car. They didn't say your car.
Drone. That's the drone.
Yeah, open it. Your dad's car. Oh shit.
Yeah.
That was good. I didn't pick up on that before. Okay.
Inside, make sure he's not there.
So it's not her property then at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
If he's not there, we're out of here.
I'm not going to answer any questions without an attorney.
Rikita Law should have called it.
They got a drone. That's the drone.
All right, here we
That's
go.
the drone.
Here we go. There's the drone.
That's the drone.
Okay, I just want to say, you know, this small town cop is so happy that he gets to use his drone. You know he is happy he gets to use his drone.
Yeah, because they're probably looking for him running from the
No, he's
RV.
You hear that?
Dude, there's no fucking way these people aren't lovers. There is no way. All right? You people love their parents. I get that. But nobody loves their parents this much. All right? You will never convince me at all that these people are not fucking. I am so sorry. I refuse to believe that these people aren't sleeping together. I refuse to believe it. There was no reason for them to want to get together like this. Knowing that they're going to go to jail unless they were, like, romantic, you know? Two, because Mrs. Lately needs her man. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the whole live stream was the cops looking for Ben. They had dogs and stuff. I know, and I got to wrap up too soon, guys, but I'll go up to 107.04 or a little bit before that. I want to watch this whole thing, though, now.
I hear something. I don't know if it's a radio.
5 more hours. I'll tell you what, when I go on Christmas break, we will do late night streams for sure. We'll do late night streams.
Oh my god.
Come out now! Can't open it.
Yeah, we had a talk after the other night, and she agreed to be more. She knows how important this is to me, doing this content stuff, and she promised to step back and let me do my thing.
Benjamin, get out!
You were watching it live? Oh, with those two, or with Grace?
Oh, there she goes.
Back up. Back up all the way
You
back.
have to open the bathroom door in order for him to get out. You have to open the bathroom
She
door.
locked him in the bathroom.
God.
They are fucking, dude. They are fucking. There's no way they're not fucking. I'm sorry. There's no way. Nobody loves their parents this fucking much. There's no way. I'm sorry. There's no way in hell. Like, it screams incest. This screams, this 110% screams incest. Like, you'd have to live under a rock not to realize what's going on here. All right? I like to think that I'm pretty good. Like, you guys saw, like I love Blue Jay to death. And even I was, like, giving her a hard time because I needed, like, absolute proof. But knowing what I know about people and how these things happen and how people react and how they are in these situations, There is no way you're going to convince me that they don't fuck. I'm sorry. There's no reason that the only reason you would sacrifice going to jail for someone is if you love them and not unconditionally, like you were in love with them, which is fucking disgusting. It's fucking gross. Grace, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you doing this to yourself? There's probably some nice young man out there who would treat you so well, and you're sticking around with your fucking gross father? No, this isn't love. You're right, E-Shift. But I'm sure Grace thinks she's in love with him.
Yeah, you fucking asshole woman.
Okay, listen, watch this. Watch this.
Thanks for lying, but we got him.
Thanks for lying, but we got him.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
I understand how she didn't get arrested though.
Yeah, this is one, like Xylie's right. This is 100% like impeding in an investigation, aiding and abetting.
Isn't she like technically? Wasn't she impeding by not?
That's what I just said. Yep. See, that's why you like Xylie so much.
Lying to them and
Great
stuff?
minds think alike.
Wasn't
I
she
don't know.
technically lying to him?
Directly into the camera. I like how like the stream has been bad right up until this moment, and now it's
I
like
know,
clear.
right? And now it goes clear, right?
You called it. Yeah, I thought I could.
It's no problem. I get that you just didn't have all the information. Now you can do so. You can reach your own conclusions. Yeah, there's no way I don't believe for a second that they're fucking. As a father, it just seems so absurd to me that that is even a possibility, right? Like I could look at my daughter and tell her, you know, oh, you look so beautiful today, honey, and in no way is that any kind of attraction. In that way, it's me trying to be like, you know, supportive of my daughter, make her feel beautiful about herself. You know, I think my daughter's adorable, but it's, like it just makes me want to vomit. It makes me want to vomit. Just that he could do this to his own child. It's so fucking disgusting, dude. So incredibly fucking disgusting. She needs to start taking care of herself better. She needs to I think the police need to get involved again. I know that at this point they probably look at her and think she's an adult, but she's clearly wrapped around this fucker's finger.
I could hear muffled.
If he cared about her at all, he would let her go. If he cared about her at all, he would make her leave.
Yeah. I knew right when the dogs had no interest in going down there. I'm like, he's
Yeah, she could have gotten arrested for doing what she did. They were being nice.
This isn't even locale. This is
They can charge
it's beyond locale behavior.
Okay.
If party's in custody, all cruisers can stand down.
Oh, you know what? Jada Take has a good point because they said they heard sound or whatever. Jada was like, I bet he was watching the stream from the bathroom.
Yeah.
True.
You know what? That's probably what he was doing, watching it from his phone.
I just want to see him get pulled out.
This will be really handy for the prosecution. This whole
Nick
stream.
Nick keeps putting in my chat, reach for your wallet.
Cancer going down. No, when you walk out, I'll take it. Don't worry about it.
Here he comes, fucking Frankenstein.
Come on, Grace. I'll donate 50 if you yell, I have a bomb strapped to my chest.
You're gonna be brought to court tomorrow. Yeah, that's all.
Okay, guys.
So were they watching this live as it was happening? The police came, they brought drones and dogs, and she turns this around and uses it as content. Whoa, my Jesus fucking Christ. He wouldn't have done this in the first place. There's no way this didn't start when she was a child. Yeah, E-Shift, I'm thinking the same thing. Because, like, as a father, I just know how much control I have over my daughter. And to abuse that to this level is utterly disgusting. And I understand why Keemstar is so adamant now about not having this fucker anywhere near Grace. Not even walking in the background. Like, you can't, like, Keem, I get it. I get it now. I fully get it. All right. I don't even know if I want Grace on the show, to be honest with you. This changes everything. This change, and it's not because Grace, you know, Grace is a victim, and maybe in a way Keemstar thinks he's helping her, but maybe Keem, you need to go and sleep with Grace to try to just make her fall in love with you instead of her dad. That's fucking disgusting, man. We're almost done.
Remember, 50 memberships and the dog.
I don't remember if they're watching it as it happened or if they watched it after it was done.
50 memberships and the dog will bite Ben. We'll make it happen.
We had said after stream, right? You, Matt, and I were like, it's kind of weird how Ben never called in.
Uh-huh.
It's because he was right fucking there.
He was right there the whole time. He was there the whole time. She was in the front seat talking. I bet you he was in the back. I bet you he was right there.
Yeah, Carla. Needless to say.
Because she has an oral against you. Yeah, it's in the system. Yeah, we confirmed it with Rhode Island. Yeah.
You mean a no contact?
It says, yeah, it's still a no contact. It's still the same thing in Massachusetts.
Oh, yeah, they always play dumb. Oh, I didn't know it was a no contact order.
Still the same thing, Rhode Island or Massachusetts. So, yeah.
We didn't do anything illegal.
Sorry, Dad. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Dad.
I'm sorry, Dad.
I have no fucking sympathy for these people anymore.
Yeah, I don't either, Diesel.
Yeah, I part of me felt bad.
And
for
I
Grace
just
when
saw
she was
this.
on stream last time, and now I don't care. Like, you ruined your life.
I love you, Dad. I'm sorry they're doing this.
Yeah, we bet you love them. We bet you love them. They knew it was a no contact order. No way you don't know. They went to court for that. Yeah. Ignorance is not an excuse for breaking the law. Well said. I forget who said that. It was in the Turkey Tom video with the guy with the cool cat.
It's fine.
Imagine your daughter went live and now she's showing you on her stream you getting arrested and looking like a chump. How amazing is that, bro?
As someone who is...
y'all decide to put your whole life on stream, you idiot. Anna, thank you for joining.
Yep. Sarah Noten a little. As someone who was in that position as a child but called the cops and they did nothing, but instead I was put in a group home until I was 18. I'm so sorry to hear that, Sarah. This is why this is no laughing matter. Oh, yeah, I forget to mention this. Grace called in and talked with Diesel and Xylee before this happened. Oh, so they were talking to her, huh? Yeah, she seems like she really wants that clout, doesn't she?
To Just Saying Squad, I appreciate it.
Oh, I think that's good, guys. Oh, my God, what a fucking wild night. What a wild night, man. Oh, man. This is just the story that just keeps on giving, you know? You're still live, awesome. Yeah, Rick, we're about to wrap up, though. I hope you'll come back in the future, man. We're pretty chill. We're a pretty chill group here. Thoughts on Grace Thorpe now? Yeah. See, here's my issue. I feel like her father is 110%. First off, I want to be very clear. I think they're fucking. I think that they have a romantic relationship, and it's not a healthy one. In fact, it's probably the furthest thing from healthy you can think of. But I can't, like, there's no reason at all. Well, like, I get it. I love my mom and dad too. But if I was court ordered to stay away from them, I would. The only way I see anybody risking themselves like this is if there's romantic involvement. You know, that's the only way I see somebody doing this shit. And at some point, Grace has got to grow up. And I'm sure she's only, she's 21, but she's a woman now. She should be old enough to know when to fucking walk away. And it's time to fucking walk away. Do you want me to find the live stream where Grace called in just to put it in the Discord? Yeah, maybe we'll take a look at that next time. If Ray cancels again on me on Thursday, we'll have something to watch. Definitely, bro. We'll love to update you on my pro wrestling journey in the future. Yeah, Rick, that'd be dope, man. That'd be dope. I love my family, but not them. Exactly, Carla. And that's the whole problem, isn't it? Isn't it? Grace had moments when she was about to break free, like in December of 2023 and the summer of 2024, but she loops when problems are getting too scary for her. I think the job would have been a good thing. Yeah, and I think Keem knew that, and I think that's why Keem was trying so hard to get her away from him. Still, I think he's trying to get her away from him. But, like, I mean, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. I mean, I know it's an old saying, but it applies here. You know, at what point do you just got to say, you know, one day this girl's going to look back and realize that all these people were trying to help her. You know, and again, you know, if Ben,
Ain't
you
no
had
bad
any
question
type
when
of
there's
common
money involved,
decency
and that's on God.
whatsoever,
Daniel's
you
crew
would,
super chatted $2.
You would fucking
Good night, have a
not
blessed
let your
night.
daughter around you anymore. You would cut her off if you had any bone left in your body. Thank you, Daniel's crew. Let's go. Always appreciate you. Thank you so much. Inbox. I'll have to reach out to you after this, Soul. All right, guys. Well, I think this is a good place to wrap up tonight. Thank you guys so much all for hanging out on stream. I really appreciate y'all. It was a bummer we didn't get Ray, but I feel like we made a lot of progress. We met a lot of new people tonight. We had a lot of new people in the stream. That always gets me excited. You know, the more people who can find our little fun community that we got here and join us, the better. I really think so. And I'm gonna finish working on this video. I got so much more to add to this stupid video now because there's so much more I know now that I didn't know before, and I want my video to be good, so I got to make sure that I do that. Okay, I put the video where Grace. Oh, hang on. I put the video where Grace calls in the inbox. Thank you, Blue Jay. We'll take a look at that next stream. Maybe before or after we talk to Ray, if Ray comes on. 3 times, Ray. 3 times. You've pushed this back, so you know. Let's hope it's not a 4th. I think that he'll come on stream though, Raymondo. Awesome stream. Can't wait for future teams. Awesome, Rick. Thank you again. Appreciate you being here. Best of luck in your wrestling endeavors. We look forward to hearing updates. Be kind to Lynx, y'all, for visiting, and don't be creepy. Nobody here should be, but ladies gotta protect ladies. Yeah, I don't think that we. Yeah, I don't think that anybody here would do anything like that. I mean, I know we got a lot of new people, but, you know. Yeah, and thank you, Lynx, for stopping by. I appreciate that. Much love to you. I look forward to having her on stream, too, in the future. We'll try to work something out once she gets her setup fixed up. We'll try to see if we can get Lynx on and talk to her about this stuff. Really, ideally, though, I'd love to talk to Grace. I'd love to talk to Grace and just kind of, I don't know, maybe explain some of my history and explain, you know, like where I've come from in my life, and maybe, I don't know, if Keem can't help her though, and he got more money than I'll ever have, well, at least for now, Keem, maybe stay away from Ben. Yeah, I'm not talking unless I tell that. If I talk to Ben, it would be like, why don't you just tell your daughter to get away from you, dude? Do you realize that what you're doing to her? It would be like, I don't know. I'm sure that people have. But I would if I was going to talk to Ben, it would probably be more like a plea for his daughter, you know, as a father to be like, if you cared about your daughter whatsoever, you wouldn't get her as far away from you as you possibly could. Honestly, at this point, I think she's too far gone down the road. Yeah, maybe. I mean, she is grown up. She should know by now what it, you know, if content creating is what she wants, she can get that. She has that now with Keem. So clearly, it's not just content creating, it's her dad. It's something, and that's why I swear that they're fucking. Like, there's no way you can not look at it any other way than that now. I know people's relationships. I might not be an expert at a lot of things, but I'm an expert at human psychology. I understand people. And that's just from my years of being on the streets. I got my education on the streets, right? I know when someone's about to fuck you over. I know when someone's lying to you. I know when someone's trying to sell you fake shit. How do I learn that? From just experience. And these people are trying to sell us fake shit. So, you know, it is what it is. All we can do is hope and pray for the best for them, I guess. I don't think Ben would care. He would probably just start calling you some slurs or something. Well, but you know, Blue Jay, I know that I'm super nice on this stream and stuff, but you guys have never seen me really like let my hair down and get into a fight. I am not always this super nice fella. All right, let's just put it that way. And I'm sure at some point you guys will eventually get to that point. You guys only saw like 10% of what I'm capable of when I was talking with Worthy Payback and those guys, but my horn sounds like a crow right now, EG. Well, I'm sorry about that. I got to take that crow outside. Anyway, guys, much love to you all, and you know, again, as much as I always say, couldn't do it without y'all. Couldn't do it without y'all. Keep on crowing, folks. Keep on crowing, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.